And the real question is, will he be able to go in for a proper play like that? But at the same time, just as I was talking about that, Sai's like, hey, don't worry about it, aggressive. I'm going to show you exactly what I can do. He chimes on it, gets a kill with his buddy Excali, but at the same time, it's going to be Abizone being able to get one more kill for himself down in the back end. Excali's going to be able to survive, get a kill down onto the raise, but he's not going to be able to save himself for Raja for the win. He's going to be coming on down in, and he's going to be able to get that kill down onto Excali, shutting him down, but at the same time, the attackers, they're still on the back foot, heading on over onto a 2 versus 3 situation.
True that, and it looks like that Samurai Esports for now, though. In a 3 versus 2 situation, they have the man advantage, so I'm going to be seeing Aviator Esports. Going to try and get something done here. Maybe we might just see, Samurai Esports go ahead and hold on to amazing crossfires so that they can take both of these players down. Raja is going to be the one to maybe take that early engagement. Oh, never mind. It might just be Electric Gaming as well. Oh, no. Go ahead and take down Solo. Not bad. He was going to get caught off guard, and with that, Raja's going to be left out of 1 versus 2. There is Wim coming in with a backstab from the short position. And we are going to be seeing Raja, who's going to further aggress in over towards the finish at spawn. There is Blackhawk over there, and there you go. Wimp is going to come in at the right time and take down Raja.
Yeah, Wimp's always going to be there to come in as the backup no matter what happens. That is what he can do, ladies and gentlemen. But at the same time here, Assassin, I really do want to talk about Blackhawk on this Phoenix. Honestly, this guy, we know him to be one of those players that can always pick up that Astra. We all love him on that Astra pickup. But at the same time, when you consider him on that Phoenix, he's also another driving force for his team. His raw aggression and his control-based playstyle that he always showcases when it comes down to his Astra gameplay, Omen gameplay, can translate really well over to the Phoenix. He's not going to be as flashy as a player like Sai, who's going to jump on in, flash everyone, and get all of his kills. But he can always control the flow of the fight, get that bare minimum 1 kill, and then use all of his utility to circumvent a lot of the pressure that could be coming on down towards him on angles such as Garage, A short. His utility usage is always going to be on point, and he should be able to take the entirety of the side of Aviator Esports by storm if they do play their cards right. But at the same time, it's going to be Solo getting that first initial kill down towards the back end. So Solo, he may just be able to go in for a play and maybe do something with his buddy Excali on his side.
Yeah, so I mean, Excali, he might just be on the side. He's going to try and get himself that frag onto his Raja, but then Raja is just going to go in for that peak. Seeing stuff coming out from him as he has been putting up the numbers in terms of the kills. And there you go, another one, not bad. Samurai Esports, they're getting taken down, and it looks like in a 2 versus 3. This round might just go into the favor of Team Aviator Esports.
At the same time, this is 2 versus 2 situation here. Assassin, Blackhawk has one of the phone numbers, and he's going to be calling them out with his buddy Wimp on his side. And Blackhawk, this guy is known to be the pro for a reason. And with that, it is going to be Blackhawk getting another clutch for his team with in a very beautiful fashion, with Wimp coming on down as that backup. And these double peaks coming on down from the side of Samurai Esports is what they're known for. Good team play, good coordination, and coming on down together as a team. But I feel as though from the side of Aviator Esports, that was a really close round. They did force buy though, so in the long run, it's really going to hurt their eco. They're going to be forced on another eco in this round in particular. But at the same time, Assassin, I think that they made their mark here, and they're making sure that the side of Samurai Esports know that they cannot be taken by.
So on towards round number 3, where we are going to be seeing Samurai Esports get themselves the bigger guns out there as well, right? We are going to be seeing them on the Vandals. We've got Solo on the Guardian as well. And I guess Abhi, he did not see Excali aggressing it over towards the middle position. He's going to go ahead and get taken down. And Raja is trying to get the revenge as well. But it's just a little bit too late. Excali has already fallen back without taking any sorts of damage whatsoever. And now he is aggressive. He's feeling it. You know what? Just going to get on top of the generators on the side, and he's just going to try and peek in over towards the middle position without any sorts of worries whatsoever. Sai coming in with a little bit of a flank is going to get himself the frag on towards Freezy, and Freezy is just going to get freezed. And maybe Ayu is going to take down Sai, and he does, but Wimp comes in, the frag on towards Electric Poke, and Solo with the Guardian. Ooh, crisp, clean luck.
That tap, I'm pretty sure that Raja's like, okay, I'm just gonna get an easy kill on the Solo. Not much that he can do. His back is turned to me. Solo's like, nope. 180, sit downs, and he's like, I'm gonna slap you so hard that you're gonna feel the impact of that bullet from the other side of your monitor. And I'm pretty sure that Raja just literally fell out of his chair, because getting hit by a Guardian one tap is even worse than getting hit by a sheriff in my eyes every single time. And with that, that's going to be the third round on the board for the side of Samurai Esports. But at the same time, now it's going to be the real test of time. Will the side of Samurai Esports be able to survive the Aviator Esports going on down through on their first ever buy round? Or could it be the judge and jury coming on down from the side of Ayu being able to shut one down? Excalibur with that wide swing is going to be able to catch Ayu completely off guard. He was not expecting such a close play to come on down through Red Solo. Yeah, this guy on the Guardian, he's going to be a real treat to watch.
For now, with a minute and 15 left on the clock, there's a decision to be made from the side of Team Aviator Esports. Whether they're supposed to move it over towards A or not. If they're going over towards the A side, they have to face the wrath of 3 players from the side of Samurai. But if they try and fall back, then there is Sai over towards B. And never mind, you know what? Forget it. Excali, he's already feeling it. Yeah, it's just Excali. He's like, I don't even need to give the time for Aviator Esports to just think it out. I'm just going to go ahead and finish out. And put the fourth one on the board for the side of Samurai Esports. And yeah, Sai. With the Phantom, every single time the guy performs with the Iron Phantom, it's like what you said it the previous
Iron better
day,
than Oni.
Iron better than anything else.
Yes, no, Iron is better than Oni. Just the Oni. A lot of people are gonna hit me in chat for this, but when you use the Oni since the literal inception of that skin, yeah, you're not gonna like it as much anymore.
But as I said, Oni is like the first love. You can't forget.
That's true.
You can't forget your first love. Yeah, I mean, you always get flashbacks about it. So Oni is definitely like that one skin that I love the most.
Yeah, this is Assassin's backstory, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to get a couple of notes because things are going to be going on far. And also get a couple of notes from the side of Excali as well on how to use that Blade Storm. That flick was absolutely so clean, so crispy, and the fact that he also opted to go in for that jump threw off the crosshair placement coming on down through from the side of Raja. So basically, at that stage, Raja, he had no way of trying to go in for that kill. He had no way of trying to survive. And Excali, he's just going to be going in for a couple of more plays, but Abizone, he's going to be able to go in for a couple of clean movement shots coming on down from himself as well. Dodges out the daggers coming on down from the side of Excali, and he is still going to be able to survive. But for how long? It's a real question because on towards the back end, it is going to be a 4 versus 4 situation. But this 4 versus 4 situation is on an eco round here, Assassin. So things could take a turn instantly if Ayu is able to get at the bare minimum of 1 kill with his daggers.
So Wimp right now is going to hold on over towards an off angle for the garage position. And I guess with the entirety of Aviator Esports, right, trying to just fiddle around the map and try and find some avenues, I guess, moving it over towards the garage position might just be the right move because that is one position where they can just, try and explore on towards Sai. From the backline, Sai is not watching garage, by the way. But I'm going to move it over towards A, and there is Mr. Blackhawk over there. Blackhawk, the wrestling controller for the side of Samurai Esports today is playing Phoenix. So, yeah, I mean, Sai is going to try and show Blackhawk on how exactly to play a controller, whereas Blackhawk is going to is just going to go ahead and show Sai how to play the Phoenix. And a Solo is going to use the shot down in order to get himself a kill, whereas Ayu, oh no! How did he miss that one? Whereas Solo, yeah, I mean, Solo gets himself a triple that round. Insane stuff coming out with the Guardian, by the way, and I guess Solo, well, no matter what you say, this guy is still a goddamn good aimer.
Dude, this guy's been using that Guardian since round 2. And he's been consistently getting 1-taps with it every single time without fail. I want to know how he uses the Guardian. I want to see him actually play that gun to its fullest potential every single time. Because this guy is just tearing through everyone with that Guardian. He's not missing a single 1-tap, and if he misses a 1-tap, he's gonna make sure he kills everyone down with those body shots. Because you need to remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Guardian is a 3-shot to the body when they're at full HP, and Solo consistently makes sure that his shock darts hit at the bare minimum for a couple of little bits of damage, maybe 50, to make them down towards that 2-shot radius for that Guardian to be fully useful. So I really like the idea of using the Guardian on the Sova because the Sova can always set up those kind of plays. But speaking of plays, it's gonna be Rogic for the win, coming on down through, getting another kill down with the Blackhawk, and now without that Resident Phoenix, now without that running back available, how will things work out for this side of the defenders is gonna be the real question.
So yeah, Excali holding on to that operator. Try and find himself that frag on towards up his own. Maybe no one is gonna peek on him, I guess. I think so. They're not gonna peek him. Excali, on the other hand, he has got much more things to worry about. He's got the trap line as well to break and then come in with a backstab. But all of that is going to be a little bit late because this is going to be Wimp to go ahead and clean up all of these players from side of Team Aviator Esports over towards the C side, but it looks like that Wimp is going to get taken down. Going to manage to fail the spray down, and there's going to be Sai to get himself a double. Looking for more. Sai is not going to stay alive against Ayu, as Ayu has been feeling it, and look at that. Whoa, Ayu, the dash comes in to take down Solo. And it all comes out to Excali. Well, it looks like that it's finally time for him to shine. 1 versus 3 situation is going to pick up the Vandal. He's going to try and take down Raja, but Raja, well, definitely is the true king on towards the C side now, and he's going to show Excali on how exactly you're supposed to go ahead and take that duel as well. Good stuff coming out from the side of Team Aviator Esports, as they are going to go ahead and put up that first round of the board, and Samurai Esports, I guess they might just be in a little bit of a trouble in terms of the economy. No, never mind. They got 5 rounds in a row, right? So they can still pull out a bye.
That's gonna hurt just a tiny little bit as well here, Assassin, primarily because of one thing, because now with this round loss going on down through, Aviator Esports, they finally have it back under their belt. They know exactly what they need to do. They understand how the side of Samurai Esports are holding down on a lot of their angles. And now it's just all about consistency, consistently changing up your own strategies to keep the side of Samurai Esports guessing, and then counteract the strat coming on down through from their side. Because Samurai Esports, they're a team that don't really change their strategies immediately right after one round. They wait a little bit, they wait for at the bare minimum of 2 or 3 rounds before they switch up their strategy, so they will be opting to go in for the same strat over and over again. So let's see if the side of Aviator Esports are able to catch on to that and catch on to that tendency at the bare minimum, and then go in for that execution. But at this stage here, Assassin, it feels as though they're all at a standstill. They're just waiting outside of the garage area and waiting outside of the C-long angle. But with the time running on down, they don't really have a lot of time. They need to make a move as of right now, because the side of Samurai Esports, when it comes down to running down the clock, you don't want to do that against them. Otherwise, it's pretty much all but over.
Yeah, with 35 seconds left on the clock again, there is Aviator Esports who still haven't managed to get a lot of map control, but they do have an idea. They have to move it over towards C, and they have to do it in a split approach. Now, how exactly they do it is the million-dollar question, because the thing is that the entirety of Samurai Esports have made the rotation as well, and they are over towards the C side. And I guess they might just try and fall back and move it over towards B. Yeah, that is exactly the plan. It's going to be a B to just take it over towards the B side and move it over to the ceilings. But look at the time. 10 seconds left on the clock, and there's no time whatsoever. 7 seconds. Wimp is going to go ahead and clean them all down. As it's going to be the 6th round of the board for Samurai Esports. And what the hell did Team Aviator Esports do? If they wanted to go in for that late round B execute, they should have just committed for it. But, Abi just gets taken down, and then they just immediately are like, no. We should not go in over towards the B side. Let's just go back to C. And then the C side is just defended by 3 angry defenders from the side of Samurai Esports.
Yeah, the execution was just not on point, primarily due to the time difference. And I always talk about this. Whenever you're going up against experienced team, never, ever, ever run the clock down to the last 30 seconds whenever you're going in for an execution. Unless, and only unless you get that first initial peak and you're at a man advantage. Because otherwise, stuff like this could just happen as well. Excali getting an easy kill down onto the Cypher, who was supposed to be lurking and heading down over towards the side of A short. It's just a little bit questionable. You don't need any form of information down towards the side of A long, and even if you want that information, use a camera instead. Things are just not looking up for the side of Aviator Esports, and it feels as though they're getting crushed under the pressure from the side of Samurai Esports every single time. But look at Blackhawk's positioning here, Assassin. This position is just going to be so beautiful and so crispy as well, because Blackhawk, he's not only denying the C-long control, but he's also feeding a lot of information. But the real question is, Solo, you don't peek like that. You just don't take away the hopes and dreams of Raja. But at the same time, Abizone's going to be there. He's going to be able to get his buddy's revenge. With that, it's going to be an execution down towards that A side. But Excali, what are these shots? What are these crisp, clean locks coming out down from this man? Will he be able to survive? Not for long, though. I was going to be able to take him down. Breezy's actually going to be able to come on through and get another kill down on the side. But at the same time, Assassin, the lockdown is present as Blackhawk on the flank. Yeah, it's going to be
one enemy remaining.
Nice, Blackhawk once again coming in alongside his comrade Wimp. Looks like that Blackhawk alone is just gonna finish it off, and he's gonna go ahead and grab that defuse as well. But I guess he should just, yeah, I mean, both of the players have got their ults ready, so it doesn't really matter whoever does it. Both of them have got their ultimate ready. But yeah, 7-1, Samurai Esports making it look easy now. But I'm not gonna lie, you know, Aviator Esports, they are managing to take down these titans on the side of Samurai Esports. Like, they are like in terms of the aim department and in terms of the frag department. Team Aviator Esports, they are putting in the numbers. Not gonna lie, they are taking down at least 2 or 3 players from Samurai Esports every round. So there is something.
Yeah, the main thing that I'm liking from the side of Aviator Esports is that they have a lot of aim potential. It's not as crispy, it's not as clean because they're doing a lot of unnecessary movements. But what is clean is the fact that they're able to adjust fast enough. If they're able to tone it all down and then use a little bit more of team play and coordination, the main problems that I'm seeing is that when it comes down to those 2vx scenarios, they are not able to perform as well as they should have. And that's really what's hurting them every single time, because when it comes down to the team play and coordination, it's just a little bit too good. It's going to be Wiz being able to survive, going in for a couple of shots. Wiz going to get a double for Aviator, and the backup is already there. Blackhawk, though, he's still alive. He's still kicking. He's going to be able to find out one more player. Solo's going to be present to get a kill down on Aviator to take him down finally, and with that, it's gonna be another round on the board for the side of Samurai Esports. But going back to the point I was trying to make for the side of Aviator, they just need to play it much more based on team play and coordination if they want to take down Titans. Try and work on that every single time. A lot of the players back at home who are starting up on new teams, they're consistently thinking that, hey, I need to improve my aim. I only need to improve my aim, but the main thing that you need to improve is actually your team play and coordination, because as soon as you're able to improve that, aim will come naturally. You don't need to rely on your aim fully. You can rely on your teammates and rely on trade potential instead of your raw skill as a player.
And to be honest, aim and all is fine, but in my opinion, coordination, synergy, strats, they all play a very, very important role, and having patience is the most important, in my opinion. Like, patience is something that you need as an esports team, as an esports player. Discipline is what you need as a player, as a team. You just gotta have that, man. Like, if you don't, then it just becomes really tough to survive in the industry as well. Electro is gonna be the one to go ahead and take down Blackhawk, and he's gonna show patience in order to get that frag. That was good. You know, simply slowly walking in and getting that nice little crosshair to the face of Blackhawk, taking him down. Now Excali. Let's see if his patience is going to run out or not. Nope, he's not going to run out. He's going to hold on to that angle with the operator. He's going to take down Electro as well. Scally's coming in. He knows where exactly the final player is, and that is going to be Evizone. Was going to be put down to sleep by Excali. 9-1 as Samurai Esports are looking to get on to double digits aggressive. But I'm going to just, I'm going to go ahead and stress onto the fact that I was trying to make, right? Stress out on the point that I was trying to make about patience. So the thing is that most of the teams out there in the country, right, they sort of look for short-term results. Like, that is something that I feel like should change as well in the country as well as in the region. Like, you would see a lot of teams after a specific season, they just go ahead and get themselves a roster shuffles in, they get new players in, they say goodbye to their previous roster, they say goodbye to their previous teammates. It's not how it should be, right? Yep. So in my opinion, it should be like, you should just try and survive, like, as a team. Your aim shouldn't be winning for like at least a year or a year and a half. You just survive, and you should just try and you should just try and stick together as a unit. And that is exactly what Team Aviator Esports, they're doing right now over towards the seaside. They're sticking together as a unit, and they're moving it over towards the seaside. They've already taken down 3 of the players from the side of Samurai Esports. Electro 4K Gaming might just be able to grab the frag on towards Blackhawk, but then Blackhawk is just going to go ahead, use that curveball, blind Electro 4K Gaming, and take him down as well with the spray down.
Aviator, they made a massive mistake though. The spike is in pretty much no man's land, and they're running out of time. 40 seconds left on the clock, and they need to retrieve the spike and then go in for a push again. But still, if they're smart, they're not going to go down towards that C side. They're immediately going to go down towards that A side instead, where they have a lot more of the control, where they know for a fact their opponents should not really be holding it. But at the same time, Sly and Blackhawk, this duo, left. When it comes down to their raw retake potential, it's an absolute incredible driving force. But at the same time, Raja, he's going to be the one trying to cut off a lot of the rotation. He's expecting them to go in for a possible flank and head on down towards from the other side. But at the same time, all the members of the side of Samurai Esports know that, hey, this is a 2 versus 3 situation. We need to stick together, and if we split up, it's already over for us. There's not much that we can do. And Blackhawk, he's playing it smart. Should not have really broken down recon bolts. Could have just waited for just a little while longer. Maybe go in for a play, but Ayu, he's in a perfect spot. He can easily go in for a swing and take down Blackhawk. The reload goes on through, but Ayu's not going to be going in for that peak. Raja for the win comes on down through with a massive flag and is going to be able to shut down 2 players right at the very end of it all. And this is the last dying breath coming on down through from the side of Aviator Esports, ladies and gentlemen, for this first initial half. Primarily because they don't really have a lot of rounds to work with anymore. And will they be able to survive just as Assassin stated? Or will they crumble under the pressure and be taken on out by the side of Samurai Esports?
I just want to go ahead and say, Raja, hello, Boaster, is that you? Nice little flag, by the way.
Watching
you know,
the
that late
streams.
Yeah, I mean, he's watching a lot of Boaster streams. He's watching a lot of Fnatic Valorant action as well. To be honest, that was a good one, though. I loved it. I really love to see, you know, underdog teams go ahead and make plays like these. But, okay, Sai, nice little smoke. Smoke is a major gap right there, buddy.
Yeah, but Sai could have used that smoke and maybe get a cheeky kill for himself, but at the same time, hey, he was not able to find it out, so it's fine. No harm, no foul. Blackhawk's actually going to be able to take much more of that forward position. Not really a safe angle, though, Assassin, because he's playing that one-off angle. He's expecting to get a spray-down multi-kill, but at the same time, I think that he's primarily playing for information. He wants to hear that first initial footsteps. He wants to try and find maybe that one initial player to close everything out. But all the members of the side of Aviator Esports are heading on down towards that A side, and with the ultimate now being called from the side of the Astro, that Astro Revive is going to give a lot of space away down towards the side of the attackers, ladies and gentlemen. But at the same time, Solo, he's trying to go in for a couple of shock darts. He's going to be able to find that first initial pick off, and that's going to hurt just a tiny little bit. But at the same time, Excali, he eats a shock dart straight to the face, and he's going to get tagged down only 7 HP to go.
Nowhere to
Wim,
run.
he's gonna go ahead and drop in that specific lockdown, and I guess that lockdown might just work out in the favor of Samurai Esports. Okay, I'm equally confused as to what is happening. There you go. Sai's gonna take down Electro 4K, and Freezy is gonna take down Solo. Interestingly, the tables have turned, and it's all down to Blackhawk. You know, 1 versus 3. He's taking down Freezy, but then will he be able to get the frag on towards the final player as well? Oh, the hard defuse is done, but no Humpy. He knows where exactly the spike is planted, and wow, nice little double satchel to escape out of that radius as well. Amazing stuff, isn't it? Man, even Esports, they are surprising us.
That's questionable right at the very end, where Wim really did not expect the tripwire to be down towards the side of A-Long. But hey, it can happen sometimes, so in the heat of the moment, you're just not expecting it. You ran into that tripwire, and Electro 4K was able to go in for a swing, get that first initial kill, and I think that a lot of the pressure was on Wim to get at the bare minimum of 1 kill on that flank, because whenever there is a 5 versus 5 retake situation happening across the map, that flank is where the real pressure is. If you're not able to get at the bare minimum of 1 kill on that flank, that retake is nearly impossible, primarily because there is not much map control being established from the side of the defenders. But still, hey, no harm, no foul. It's 9-3 scoreline. The side of Samurai Esports are going to be more than happy heading on down over to their own attacking side, where they are a lot more comfortable, ladies and gentlemen, you do need to remember. But at the same time, it feels the Electro 4K, he was ready for a couple of plays. Wood's going to be going in for a couple of shots for himself, so I'm going to be able to find that kill, but instead it's going to be Blackhawk and Excali chiming on in with a double kill for themselves as well. And with that, it's heading on down over to a 4 versus 3 situation with the spike line going on down through, and a retake situation for the side of Aviator Esports.
So Samurai Esports, for now, with that man advantage. Let's see how exactly they're going to try and win out the specific round. It should pretty much go into that round, though, but I guess Raja, he might just be able to make a difference. If Sai gets taken down right now, yes, there you go, Sai gets taken down, a 3 versus 3. It's still doable, though. You might just be able to grab the frag on towards Blackhawk. There you go! There's the headshot that we were looking for, and it's all down to Solo. Not going to be able to pull it off in a 1 versus 3 with a ghost against 3 of these defenders from the side of Aviator Esports. And this is going to be Aviator Esports to fly in the pistol round in front of that 4th on the board as well.
You gotta love the Ruination skin right there, Assassin. That ghost just looks so clean every single time you get a kill with it. But at the same time,
it's high time, right? I mean, it's been some time since we saw like a good ghost skin come out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, the only good ghost skin in my eyes has to be Sovereign Ghost.
Yeah, the Sovereign is the best.
And the Mage Bug. The Mage Bug is just too good after you get a kill with it.
Oh yeah, the Mage Punk is also good. It's a feel-good weapon for sure.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, Mage Punk and Sovereign. After that, I guess Ruination is the only skin that came out which is like good.
Mhm. I completely agree with you there. That's why a lot of the players are going to be heading on down over and picking up the Ruination bundle. Just as you should be picking up a couple of deals for yourself down when on Amazon Prime Day. So make sure to go and check out that. But let's go on down towards the action instead, just tiny little bit because Abizone, he's going to be alive. He's going to be kicking it. He's actually going to be able to take out Excalibur. And you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a force by round coming on down through from the side of Samurai Esports. And this force by round has not started off on the right foot. Excalibur gonna die out, and Sai's gonna get taken out as well, almost with only 3 HP left on his board. And there's not much that the side of Samurai Esports can do. They need to try and get going for a couple of kills. They need to try and shut someone down. So it's gonna be good for one, but how long is he gonna be able to survive? Because now his position is already known. Sai's gonna be good for another one with only 3 HP. Shots are gonna be going to left, shots are gonna be going on right. They need to be careful because Raja for the win is right on the back, and Raja's gonna be able to take on Sai. They need to go in for another kill. Raja catches out Solo, who wanted to go in for that reload with last member remaining, and there is nothing that he can do. Raja for the win, goes for a triple kill, shuts everyone down, and with that, that's a 9-5 scoreline that we were expecting coming on down through, because this force buy round was just not planned out properly from the side of Samurai.
Yeah, we expected kind of a lot from the side of Samurai as well. We expected them to go ahead and grab the 10th on the board, but then it looks like that Team Aviator Esports, they know their way around the defense on the map of Haven. They are putting up the work as well. Round number 15, and it is going to be a full buy coming out from the side of Team Aviator Esports. It is going to be them to be on their SMGs, IU on the Marshall, whereas Samurai Esports are going in for an eco, guys, because they've got no option left whatsoever. And oh, IU! Get deleted, Excali, says IU. As Raja just going to be holding on to the corner. Is Blackhawk going to be able to take him down? No, Raja fights with double instead. What the hell is happening? You've got to be kidding me. Aviator Esports with a 6th on the board and a flawless round at that.
Aviator is like, hey, I know for a fact that we had a pretty rough time down on our own attacking side, but when it comes down to the defense, we're a completely different beast entirely. It's gonna be IU going on down through with a couple of his one-taps and a couple of his shots coming on down from the Marshall. And he had his buddy Raja down towards the side of Aviator to stop any form of an aggressive push that he could be coming on down towards his buddy IU. Dynamic duo being able to shut down any hopes and dreams on that round in particular really goes to show that Aviator Esports have a lot of potential down on their roster, but they need to be very much careful as well, because now is where the real test is about to start. On this first buy round coming on down through for the side of Samurai Esports on this half, will they be able to show that same level of consistency, or will they falter under the pressure and it's going to be the 10th round on the board for the side of Samurai Esports?
Yeah, let's see what Aviator Esports can do. Are they going to be able to read the are they going to be able to read the moves being made by Samurai Esports for this specific round? Because Samurai Esports, they're desperate to get that 10th on the board. If they can get that 10th, they can maybe get that momentum rolling on in their favor as well, because that might just crumble down the economy from the side of Aviator Esports. But the best part is that Aviator Esports, they won out 3 of their rounds as well. So yeah, I don't think so. The economy is going to be, in a bit of a trouble if Samurai Esports go ahead and pick up the 10. Looks like that nade is going to do a lot of damage. Solo is going to get taken down to half HP, and Abhi is going to try and take care of the turret as well, so that his comrades can just move in without any issues whatsoever. Blackhawk is going to raise the flame wall. He's going to further delay the retake coming out from the side of Team Aviator Esports. With that, you're going to be seeing Abhi falling down. He's trying really hard to connect something or the other. They definitely need some sort of an advantage in order to get this retake done. They did get themselves a frag, but then Wimp and Solo, they're coming in, and IU is going to pull out the blades as well. Not happening. This retake is not at all happening. Sai and Excali finish it off, and it's going to be the 10th on the board for Samurai Esports.
Retakes are a lot more difficult to do when your team actually, like, it's much more difficult to do primarily because when your team is not on the same page, when your team coordination is not on that high of a level, when going up against a team with a lot more experience whose post plans are known to be much more difficult to go and take over, you need to try and play for the defensive side. You cannot let them enter the side, and the fact that all the members of the side of Aviator Esports opted to go down for a retake situation, it's just not the best when you consider this going up against the side of Samurai. They need to play it a little bit more smarter, change up their strategy. But IU is like the bane of Excali's existence when he's on that Marshall. What does this guy want? IU, This guy is an absolute unknown player, taking out a player like Excali with a Marshall, and he just slaps him on the forehead every single time without any remorse. And Raja as well. This is the defensive hold that they needed. Don't play for the retake, play for aggressive picks like this.
Really loving what Raja is. What? Hello, Raja? After making that smart move, you're gonna do something like that? You gotta do us like that, buddy. I was just about to go ahead and appreciate you as well. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. It was a good move being made by Raja as well. Like, that was kind of a mistake coming out from the side of Solo to not, you know, go ahead and check the corner and just go in for the drone as well. And Blackhawk is gonna drop in the hot hands in order to take down Raja. Nicely done.
Yeah, honestly, Blackhawk, you have to give it to this man to just go in and just break the hopes and dreams of anything for the side of Raja. Insane plays coming down from it, but you're not going to be able to survive that Phoenix Molotov going on down through. But at the same time, you know what else you can survive? Look at our buddy Sai moving on down forward on that massive flank down from that seaside. He's going to be able to take down Freezy. Ayu's going to be able to survive for not for long because it's going to be Sai spotting him out, sends a bullet straight into his skull. That's pretty much all but over. Abby's own last player remaining. This will be the 11th round on the board for the side of Samurai Esports right here and right now, Assassin.
With that, Abizone gonna try and connect some nutty shots. Might just be able to grab himself a couple of heads as well, but it just is gonna be down to how exactly Sai is gonna deal with this. I mean, if Sai goes ahead and grabs himself this frag, then maybe we might not see that sort of you know, massacre from the side of Abi. And yeah, he's gonna do that. Sai's gonna go ahead and take down Abi, and we are gonna be seeing the 11th of the board coming out from the side of Samurai Esports. 11-6. Might just be able to put up the match point as well. What's the economical situation for the side of Team Aviator Esports? It's good. Ayu has got himself the operator as well this round, so this might just be the round for Aviator. Aggressive. What do you think?
It could happen, but a lot of the pressure is really falling down onto Ayu getting that first initial pick with that operator, and I don't like his position here, Assassin. You know for a fact that I get really giddy whenever a person wants to go in for a swing down from the angle of Garage, but maybe Ayu could be the one to maybe fight it out. He actually gets attacked down on a whip straight through the wall. Ayu, that was a really quick shot. This guy on the operator and the Marshal, it feels as though he has a literal 100 millisecond reaction time. Oh no, flashes.
Oops.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, Excali going just exploding onto the seaside like that is something that we did not see coming. And with Abhi trying to come in with a flank, I guess Sai knows this. Sai's just gonna go in for that right because just gonna wait for Abhi to walk straight into his crosshairs, and the latter is gonna be the correct option, ladies and gentlemen. You just won yourself $1 million. But yeah, we are gonna be seeing Ayu and Raja. Both of them are just gonna try and you know, rush out of the smoke, but that is not gonna be the right option. Oh, never mind. Raja has got himself a concussion. Yeah, it is the right option. Raja goes ahead and uses his utilities as his, you know, as his concussion. He's gonna go ahead and conquer the entirety of these players as well, and Solo has got himself the Untitled Chapter. There you go. This is gonna delay the defuse even more, and there's gonna be the match point coming out from the side of Samurai Esports.
Yeah, that's pretty much all but over. Solo's gonna be able to get that last kill. And with that, it's pretty much all done and dusted because not only are they not able to win out on this round, and this round was super crucial for them to win out as well, primarily because it was the 11th round on the board. The fact that they lost out here, now they don't have any form of proper buys to try and fight the driving force that is going to be the side of Samurai Esports' raw aggression down on this last round on the match point side for the side of Haven. And at this stage, ladies and gentlemen, they need a literal miracle to try and pull this one off. They need a complete 180 from after what happened in those previous rounds to maybe try and catch Samurai Esports off guard and consistently adapt to maybe make a play happen. And it feels that Ayu, he's gonna be the first one to go in for an adaptation, but Excali, he's like, don't worry, I got all the adaptations right here and right now. I'm gonna pull off a Korean jet, and I'm gonna slap everyone in the face with a couple of daggers from my hand. But Excali is hunting down Ayu. He wants to go in for that play. He's gonna be able to get another headshot. Last player remaining is gonna be Freezy, but how long can you survive? Because Excali is still gonna be there. But his buddy Excali's not gonna be able to go in for a kill. Soul's gonna be able to chime on in and get a kill for himself down in the long run. And it's gonna be the side of Samurai Esports, ladies and gentlemen, taking it down over to a 13-6 scoreline with Excali going in for a butter knife type of play.
Well, that definitely was something of a specific sight to witness, right? I mean, Samurai Esports, them going ahead and losing out 6 rounds against Aviator Esports. Aviator Esports, I'm not going to take anything away from them, you know. I'm just going to put it out there. Aviator Esports, they put up a beautiful performance. They tried absolutely everything. And it's just not easy against a team like Samurai Esports, right?
Yep.
I mean, I know for a fact that I'm fumbling right now, and that's because of the fact that I'm not really sure how exactly I'm supposed to go ahead and portray this in a good way. Because a lot of players, a lot of teams out there, they do sometimes feel like, hey, facing off against the best of the best out there in the country is tough, and it is. Not gonna lie, but you guys do an amazing job at that. Like, trust me, getting 6 rounds against Samurai Esports is no joke, and you guys put up a fantastic performance for sure. Please keep grinding. Please keep up the work, and we are gonna go ahead and see you guys in future tournaments as well. But yeah, let's just quickly head on over towards a very, very beautiful announcement that we have got for you guys as well. It is going to be about some of the exclusive deals that you guys can find on the Amazon Prime Day on the 26th and 27th of July later this month. So mark your calendars. Don't forget to go ahead and check out the deals that are available on LG Ultragear products, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair. Some of the sick brands out there in the country with some sick deals for sure. So please do check it out. 26th and 27th of July, the Amazon Prime Day sale. But with that aggressive, I want a little bit of an insight from you as well on how exactly, Aviator Esports went ahead and got themselves that specific round streak that they had, right? Like they got like 6 rounds against Samurai Esports, and we're gonna be jumping straight into towards the match highlights, and aggressive might just be able to give you guys a little bit more insight on that as well. Because the thing is, Samurai Esports, despite them getting the win, right? So we are not surprised about Samurai Esports getting the win, but what we are surprised about is the fact that Aviator Esports, they put up such a good performance. I was so impressed with Ayu, Raja, and even one more player. I forgot the name actually. Yeah, Abizone actually. Yeah, Abizone, Ayu, and Raja. These three players, which just completely, surprised me. Like, what a performance!
I think that the main flaw coming on down through from the side of Aviator was the lack of a proper composition. I understood what they were trying to do, trying to go in for that jet raise and of course the Astra, but you know for a fact that picking that arrays on the map of Haven is not really that good, primarily because the raid's not it's not really going to be able to get a lot of value out of her abilities, and you need to rely on Raja being on that Astra to set everything up for you. Doesn't matter what happens. If you throw a grenade, you need Raja to throw a gravity well. If you want to go in for a satchel blade, you need Raja to set you up with a concuss or possibly a smoke, so you can have that little bit of an advantage to give you a lot of value out of a lot of your utility. But that's not the case if you have a Phoenix on your side. And if Aviator want to go in for this strategy, yes, I feel as though they wanted to play much more based upon comfort, but the fact that Freezy and Electro 4K were not able to show up as much, and I feel as though the nerves were really getting to them. And you can understand this as well, Assassin. Whenever you're facing off against like a really high caliber Radiant player, the #1 Radiant of the country, you're gonna feel a lot of pressure, and that's pretty much what happened here. Going up against star players such as Excali, Solo, Psy, Wimp, and of course Blackhawk, you're gonna be in a pretty sticky situation. The nerves are gonna start acting up. You're not gonna be able to play as properly as you would have if you were much more calm. And the side of Aviator Esports, they can take this as a learning experience, come back even stronger on the following tournaments that are gonna be showing on down through from the side of the esports club. So let's just see what we can expect coming on down through from the side of Aviator Esports, because this team, they have a lot of potential when it comes down to the raw aim game. They just need to work a lot more on team play coordination, as we were saying previously back a couple of rounds ago.
I mean, there were some beautiful decisions being made from the side of Aviator Esports as well, like this one, where Raja comes in with a flank. Then we have some beautiful mid-round calls that were made from the side of Aviator Esports as well, both on their defense as well as on their attack. So, Aviator Esports, they definitely have got their basics right, but it's just that they need to gain a lot more experience, and experience comes by playing a lot of tournaments, facing off against the best in the country. So you should definitely, Aviator Esports, I want you guys to just go ahead and participate in a lot more tournaments coming out from the side of the esports club, and just keep grinding, because I see that. I see you guys being, being the absolute best as well in the near future. Trust me. I mean, I can see that already. For a new underdog team, you guys are pretty damn good. But talking a lot more about Samurai Esports now, nothing to take it away from them. They are the absolute best. We know that already. I mean, the main reason why we sort of go ahead and talk about Aviator Esports because we are surprised. But the win coming out from the side of Samurai Esports is not surprising at all. Every single time, they have the tradition to go ahead and put up that big W on the board as well. So there's no sorts of doubts whatsoever when it comes to Samurai Esports going ahead and taking that win as well. No matter what roles their players are playing, no matter what switcheroos come in, they definitely have got that win in the bag for them. So with that, congratulations, Samurai Esports, for getting that victory and moving forward to the next stage of the Amazon Prime Day Valorant Championship as well, brought to you in association with LG Ultragear, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair. Well, I'm your Assassin 47 on the desk. With me is Aggressive. We're going to take a short break and we're going to be right back with more and more Valorant action. And trust me, you guys don't want to go anywhere. Grab your popcorns and your drinks because coming up next is going to be Team T69. I know you guys are excited. So, yep, don't worry, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Amazon Prime Day Valorant Championship, brought to you in association with LG Ultragear, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair. I'm your host, Assassin47. Joining me on the desk is Aggressive. We are all set and ready to dive straight in towards match number 2. But before that, I've got a pretty interesting announcement for you guys as well. You guys can go ahead and check out the Prime sale. Some exclusive deals on the Amazon Prime Day that is happening on the 26th and 27th of July later this month as well. So please mark your calendars and check out all the deals that are going to be going on the products from LG Ultragear, SteelSeries, Logitech, and Corsair, and many more. There's like absolutely so many brands and so many products to browse for. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that you guys are gonna absolutely love the sale as well. But getting back to the match at hand, it is gonna be Team Razer Esports versus Team T69. I'm pretty sure that you guys are very, very excited for this. I know for a fact that you guys are, and I'm pretty sure that Aggressive is ready for it as well. So Aggressive, what do you think about this matchup, buddy?
D69, I don't think I need to give this team many more introductions. We know for a fact of what they can do, and we know for a fact that their team is full of star-studded players when it comes down to their raw aim and also their comical and clip-based nature as well. Like, I will always remember Strix dashing down over in front of 4 people just to stop the spike from getting defused. Everyone looks at Strix and is like, is that a plane? No, that's a flying jet. What is a jet doing it like this? He's supposed to shoot us. He's not supposed to dash in front of us, but hey. That's C69 for you, ladies and gentlemen. But at the same time, we need to talk a little bit more about the side of Razer Esports because they could just take it all away from the side of T69 if they're not careful. Euro?
Yeah, I mean T69 are that team, right? That always managed to give us an equal balance between tier 1 action and entertainment as well. So I'm pretty sure that Bad Love picking up the Yoru is a strategy coming out from the side of T69 to give us more entertainment. I mean, Binks is absent, so yeah, Bad Love or someone has to pick up his role. Someone has to give us the entertainment we need. Yeah, Binks is just having some fun. He's taking a little vacation. Ah, God, I wish I could take a vacation.
We all want to take a vacation from time to time, ladies and gentlemen. But at the same time, hey, for the side of T69, they're all just ready for it. They all just want to get down onto the server. And for them, this is pretty much that vacation. Sami taking a vacation from picking up that jet every single time. He's going to be heading on down over to that Astra. And I don't know how I feel about this. But at the same time, Edit is not really having a good day because we always see him on that Sova. And I really want to sometimes see him on that Duelist, to add emphasis to the fact that, hey, I'm not a one-trick pony. I'm not only a Sova main that can absolutely destroy everyone on the server, but I'm also a duelist player who can bring his A-game down to the table and take the entire enemy team by storm.
Well, to be honest, the last time we did see Edit 99 on the jet, right, I was so surprised. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? I mean, on the jet, he's just insane. He just went ahead and took the aim fights. He didn't care about the utilities whatsoever. I know for a fact that Jet, you don't have a lot of utilities to worry about. You don't have to memorize those 9,000 IQ lineups and whatnot. All you have is a cloudburst, a dash, and an updraft. That's pretty much it. And then knives, of course. And Edit, he definitely has the aim to go ahead and play out Jet as well. So he did a mediocre job at that as well. By the way, talking about vacations, right? I mean, we as casters, we go on a vacation every single day. It's sometimes Morocco, like Bind. Then we have Breeze as well. Yesterday we went on a Breeze vacation, and today we are going back to Morocco. So why not? Let's just quickly jump straight into the game, guys, as the match is ready. And we're also just going to be quickly waiting for the game to be unpaused. By the way, there's a little bit of a pause that just was taken by one of the sides, and it looks like that there is a little bit of a tech issue. So we're going to get it fixed. But that gives us time to talk more about what exactly we can expect out of this game. Aggressive, what do you think? I mean, Team T69, they're starting off on the defense on the map of Bind. And we know for a fact that Bind is a defender-sided map, and T69 are the kings on Bind.
I really want to see how this Euro is going to be playing another from the side of Bad Love. We know for a fact that Bad Love, when he's on that Sheriff, he's a completely different beast. He doesn't even need a Vandal. He's going to make that Sheriff turn into a pocket operator, and he's going to pop everyone in the head every single time. But at the same time, now that he's on the Euro, I'm expecting a little bit of Judge supremacy coming on down from him as well, because we know for a fact, what's a better love story than Twilight? It's Euro plus that Judge. So pretty much anything can happen here, ladies and gentlemen, because as we are going to be heading on down over to the game, This is just gonna be a lot more interesting. It seems as though they're immediately gonna go in for that play. Strix on one side, Battle on the other. Military levels of play coming on down through from the side of the defenders, ladies and gentlemen. Strix is gonna be good for a double. Razor Cascade is gonna be able to take down Edit, but Fox is gonna be able to chime on and Gate Saiyan. And that's pretty much already done and dusted. The round just started and it's pretty much already over. Assassin, do you want to try and break that down or do you want to try and skip over to the next round?
I mean, we definitely are going to jump straight in towards round number 2, and there's absolutely nothing to break down in that specific round, except for the fact that Team T69 are going to break each and every bone of all of these players from the side of Team Razor Esports. I mean, Razor Esports, they tried to just, they thought that, hey, T69 are going to, show us some mercy. They're going to take it slow. Razor Gaming, my bad, not Razor Esports. But yeah, I mean, Razor Gaming, they definitely are going to go ahead and think that, hey, T69 might just show us some mercy. But then T69, they're like, nah, we're just going to press W and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves the win.
Yeah, but at the same time, Bad Love, he's trying to go in for an interesting play. He's going to be going for that flash shot. He's going to be going for 1 kill. Love Bad Love is going to be going for 2. And the shots are just going to be going on all over the place. Sami, he's not given any room of space or any room of breathing to any of the members of the side of Razor Gaming. What just happened here, Assassin? It feels as though the entirety of T69, they're reading all the members of the side of Razor Gaming like an open book.
Yeah, I mean, Razor Gaming, it looks like that their strats are just too basic for T69 to go ahead and read them out like an open book, right? And T69, it's not like they are putting in some sort of a rocket science. They are just going ahead, taking the aim fights and winning it out. That's pretty much the strategy moving forward in this specific game as well. Wow, Edit 99. Go ahead and show us some beautiful light up. Let's go. Perfect.
Insane light.
Perfect. Like, absolutely perfect.
Yeah, at this point, that's going to be Edit for you, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, this is why he's never playing that Jet. This is why he is never playing characters other than that Sova. Because when he is on that Sova, we can see beautiful lineups like that all the way from the back of B side. No other Sova can do that other than, of course, our boy Eden and, of course, Average Jonas. We all know that he is the Sova god for a reason. But moving on down forward, on this map, it feels as though the entirety of Razor Gaming, they're kind of scared. They don't want to go in for that push. They want to try and play it slow, but at the same time, Bad Love, he could just be fighting off a bit more than he can chew if he's not careful. He has the ultimate, and he's going to be pumping it almost immediately. He's going to left, he's going to right, and he's just playing mind games right now with all the members of the side of Razor Gaming. They don't know what to expect. They don't want to go in for that swing, and it's going to be Bad Love being able to survive. Goes in for that flash, goes in for that second one as well, and he's going to be able to make them blind as a bat. They don't know where to run. They don't know where to hide. Sami comes in as a backup. Fox is gonna be good for 1 more as well. And Limitless, he doesn't know where to look. Does he look up? Does he look to his right? Does he look to his left? Or does he look behind them? Because they are getting swarmed from every single angle. And the execution and timing coming on down through from the side of T69 is just a little bit too much for the side of Razor Gaming to handle.
Oh, damn, Bad Love. Why you gotta be so bad, man?
I gotta be so rude.
Yeah, I mean, why you gotta be such a bad guy? Why you gotta destroy the entirety of Razor Gaming like that?
That's Bad Love for you, ladies and gentlemen. He's just not gonna step off that gas pedal. He's gonna try and have as much fun as he possibly can. And just look at this. This is like an absolute and utter bloodbath. They don't know where to run at this stage. Sami's gonna be good for an alone, but at the same time, Limitless, he's gonna be able to shut down 2 players, so take it down to an immediate 2 versus 3 situation. It is gonna be ND007 being able to take down Sami with a beautiful crisp 1 tap, but at the same time, look at Edit's position and look at Fox's position. They're in the prime spot to stop any form of an aggressive push that could be coming on down. So Fox knows for a fact that the Brimstone is holding on down towards that backhand angle, and no one's gonna be clearing out Edit. Edit's gonna be good for 1. He's gonna be able to deny that plan. Has that recon bolt in his hand, and he should be able to spot out Cyan as well. But Saiyan, he's still gonna be alive. He's still gonna be kicking, but does get spotted out by the Owl Drone, and this is just not gonna be helping Edit. Probably expecting him to play down towards the angle flanks would be the most powerful position, but Edit understands that, hey, I don't know how this player is gonna be thinking, so let's just play it smart. Let's just play it slow. I'm going to be holding down towards the Lamb's angle and then go in for a fake plan from the side of Sade, who's going to be able to come out on top. And it's going to be Edit with his crisp, clean locks and his crosshair placement just on point. A little bit too much in comparison to the side of the defense. And hey, Edit is showing us a little bit of geometry class. He's like, you aim here and you go in for that double bounce and then you can kill yourself if you want. Edit, Wanted to do it, but hey, the timer just didn't let him.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna go ahead and show us how exactly the bow and arrow works, right? And he's gonna show us if you guys want to go ahead and drop in a beautiful shock dart back towards hookers from hookers. You guys can do it in this specific way, all right? This is how geometry works, just like Aggressive said. Looks like that Fox, his camera is not gonna work over to his long position. It's gonna get taken down. And oh, Cyan, nice little flick on towards it 99 as Cyan gets himself another one. He knows for a fact that Bad Love is inside there as well. And oh, Bad Love. Well, he ain't gonna miss that one. Take down Cyan, and with that, he's just gonna take the teleport. He's gonna make his way back towards the A side, and I guess the entirety of Razer Gaming might just try and, you know, just bouncing over towards the B side right about now. Strix has got his operator ready, but oh, Strix, he's just taking a lot of damage. And it looks like that Razer Gaming are gonna put up the first shot on the board for themselves.
Just yet, because Fox is still very much alive. He's gonna be good for one kill, but he's not gonna be getting more for that. It's gonna be RZR be able to go in for a couple of plays for himself and be able to take down all the members of the side of Team T69. But at the same time, your assassin, I feel as though Team T69, they're gonna switch up their strategy just a tiny little bit and play it a lot more slower, because now it feels as though Razer Gaming, they understand what they need to do to try and catch the side of T69 off guard every single time.
Wow. I just saw the name of the Killjoy from the side of Razer Gaming. It's Kancha. Kancha is actually, you know, Kancha is actually the name of one of my old buddies.
I thought that was something, that was a reference that I didn't really understand, because you know for a fact that my Hindi is decent, but it's not that good. I don't understand it.
No. So basically, one of my buddies, his name is Kancha, and yeah, that just brought some memories. The way he has written his name as well. It looks like that Bad Love is gonna bring some memories. Oh my freaking god, Bad Love!
This was taken.
What the hell?
Did he just get away with that?
I am flabbergasted by the performance coming out from Bad Love as he gets himself a 4K. And how the hell did he manage to survive in there?
How did he do it with a Vandal? First
I
question.
know. I mean, I know for a fact that he's with the Prime Vandal, which is sort of like an aimbot, but bruh. What?
Euro OP, please nerf Riot, maybe? Or do we nerf Bad Love?
Yeah, Riot. I guess Bad Love should be there. There you go. Yeah. Once again. He's gonna go ahead and get that flash and get the frag on towards NE007. That's gonna be the controller going down. And oh, never mind. I thought that Strix actually connected that. It is gonna be Sammy in a single spray down to get himself a double. These guys from the side of T69. There's a flank coming in from Edit 99, and I guess the flank is just not gonna prove to be worthy, as it is gonna be Strix to just finish it all off before Edit 99 can even appear. And it's gonna be 6 on the board for the side of Team T69.
What just happened, Assassin? I don't even know anymore. The rounds are just starting. Bad Love is like, I'm gonna throw a flash. I'm gonna get a kill. I don't care if I die because I know my buddies are in the back to make sure I have enough backup. Sami just goes in for that swing, and while holding and controlling his spray, gets one kill and gets a second immediate headshot. With a Vandal, ladies and gentlemen, not even with a Phantom. The spray is a lot more harder to control when you're trying to go in for those multi-kills. These guys, they have maxed the Vandal to a point where the multi-kills are literally so goddamn easy, but at the same time, I feel as though this time around the call is just not as perfect. They're expecting a push to be coming on down, two like this coming on down from the side of Team 69, and Razer Gaming, they're pretty much stuck between a rock and a hard place, because look at what's happening down towards the angle of market. ND007 is gonna be able to push himself forward. He's gonna get that first initial kill down on the Sammy, but Bad Luck is like, what did you do to my little buddy? You don't take him down like that. I'm his older brother. I'm gonna make sure he's gonna be able to stay alive, and I'm gonna get his revenge kill for him as well. And then Bad Luck, they're able to systematically disbandle all the hopes and dreams coming on down from the side of Razer Gaming. But I think I spoke a little too soon, because Limitless, he could be that limitless potential that he needed. But at the same time, what just happened here? Bad Luck could have gone in for a kill, but he's playing mind games right now. Going for that teabag. I dare you. They're saying hello to each other. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, Bad Luck's gonna go in for that swing. Will he be able to go in for that kill? It's just not gonna be happening just yet. Limitless, he could have gone for that kill, but he knew for a fact that he didn't want to test Bad Love's courage. He doesn't want to test his aim. He's gonna play it safe. He wants this round for his team, and with that, Razer Gaming, they're gonna be able to go in for that plan, with Limitless opting to go in for that Viper spin as his last-ditch effort to kill Bad Love. Still, He's at extremely low levels of HP. What HP and a dream for the side of Bad Love? Will he be able to do it, Assassin? That's the real question.
1 HP and a dream, and I guess Limitless and that Snake Bite might just go ahead and take down Bad Love. And there you go. I mean, if not the Snake Bite, then of course Limitless is gonna go ahead and take him down, and with that, we're gonna be seeing Bad Love, not gonna be able to clutch it out, and all the hopes and dreams are gonna be crushed as well. And so is the operator gone into the hands of Razer Gaming.
It's a good play coming on down too from the side of Limitless. I would say asking if does he have Limitless potential, and I'm pretty sure that he does because that play was really smart and really good coming on down from him. But at the same time, hey, Bad Love, he wanted to give us a little bit of content. Went on down to forward. He was like, let me just teabag and make friends with Limitless. Maybe this is gonna be my new best buddy now that Sabi's dead. But Strix is like, no, you ain't getting a new best buddy. I'm your new best buddy here. Strix gets a double kill for himself. He's looking for a couple of more. Wants to go in for that triple. He's not gonna be able to survive. Bad Love is playing a couple of mind games. He wants to go in for that swing. He's not gonna be able to find out much. Spots out the Sage as well. But Sabi is like, nope, I'm alive again. So you're mine now. And at this point, Bad Love is like, come on, guys, let me just get 1 kill. I worked hard for this. I threw out my flashes even. But Sammy's like, nope, you're not gonna get any kills. It's my kill. My Reaver Sheriff, and I'm my...
Yeah, it's like, none of your business, buddy. Get out of here. My Vandal, my kill. But, yeah, I mean... Jukes aside, on towards round number 10 now. A little bit of a pause is going to be taken in as well, and I guess we're going to jump in back to the game really soon. It is a little bit of a lag issue coming out from the side of Team Razer Gaming. As soon as it is fixed, we are going to jump straight in towards round number 10 as well. Wow, Fox, what are you doing?
Not Fox is just like, you know, playing Frisbee. He doesn't have anyone else to play with because Cypher throws out his cyber cage, but no one can see it, so no one can really pick it up other than himself. So he's like, I'm gonna play with myself because I know my teammates don't want to play with me. Chilling out towards the hook angle. You know, Assassin, come on.
That got dark really fast, by the way.
Come on!
It's like it's like, you know, it's like you're trying to say that he's got no one to play with, and he's just playing alone, you know. Kind of getting Naruto vibes over there, but I mean childhood vibes, of course. But
oh my god! Assassin.
Yeah, I mean Fox is. Yeah, I mean Fox is a beast, right? He's like a true monster when it comes down to killing everyone on the server. So it's kind of, you know, understandable where, you know, people don't want to play with him because he's a beast.
I completely agree with you.
But yeah, this conversation is just going places, just like any other conversation happening between a few of the buddies, right? Like when you and your buddies just sit down, the topics change so freaking fast. Like you just jump from one topic to another faster than a bullet train or something like that.
Heading to the
yeah, at that stage, like, I don't know how I feel. I think it hit a little bit too close to home, and I'm going back to my introverted days when I was younger and I didn't know what to expect. But let's just talk a little bit more about Sabi and what he's doing. Like, this guy just threw everything other than the kitchen sink down towards the side of the attackers, and he's like, I'm still gonna keep on going. I have an operator in my hand, and I'm gonna shut a bullet straight into the body of ND007, and it's holding down onto the backhand corner with that Spectre as well. He's looking to go in for a kill. He's gonna probably be able to find one at the bare minimum. Saiyan does tag him down to really low levels of HP, and Concha's gonna be there, but at the same time, Bad Love, he made a friend known as Taz Gaming. He's not gonna be able to survive, but not for long because Limitless. He's gonna be the kryptonite coming on down through for the side of Bad Love, taking it down over to a 2 versus 2 situation. Shots are gonna be going in left, shots are gonna be going in right, but Fox. This looks like just speed, and just as you were saying here, Assassin, this guy is a beast. And when he's on that server, he's gonna make sure that he takes everyone down. Limitless does get spotted out by the camp. Fox can easily go in for a swing, easily go in for that kill, and there's not much that the side of Limitless can do. Halfway Diffuse is gonna be going on down as well. Sami knows the exact corner. Fox is gonna go in for a couple of shots, but he whips it right at the very end. He's like, hey, I'm pretty sure the Limitless is dead. He wanted to go in for that spray, but Limitless is like, nope. You should have finished me completely because I'm still gonna get that kill, but hey, Sami's there as the backup. He gets the final kill. 8-2 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen, for the side of T69.
Yep, T69 going ahead and putting up that 8th round on the board as well, and I guess round number 11 and 12 might just go into their favor as well. Might just be a 10-2 half as we close out the first half, or maybe we might just see Razer Gaming going ahead and getting themselves the rest of the 2 rounds and making it 8-4 as we move on towards the second half.
Now, It's where the real fun is about to start, Assassin. Will Badlove go in for another insane play, or is this gonna go down horribly because he was expecting a push coming on down through Wasabi? He wants to come on down as well. There's another body coming on down. Everyone is totally going down over from the hookah angle, and everyone's going down through that teleport. It's gonna be saved. He's good for one kill. Badlove's not gonna be able to get that spray off, but still edit. Looking down towards the back end. He's gonna go to shut down a couple of more players for himself. Smith's gonna be good for one, but he's not gonna be good for more than that. But ND007, he goes in for a rapid flank of his own, being able to take down Edit 99. And with that, the spike though is still in no man's land. And ND99, he needs to come on back and pick up that spike. And Fox is like, I know you guys are having fun. I know that you guys are trying to go in for those meme strats, but someone needs to play serious. And Fox is like, all right, fine. I know that I'm a little bit lonely here on this cipher. I'm the beast. I'm gonna play serious. I'm gonna make sure we win out everything. And I'm sorry, Fox, but you can message Assassin about going in for a story like that because I didn't think that you were lonely.
I mean...
But Assassin thought that.
I mean, to be honest, it just all went in the flow, right? So he's a fox, and in Naruto we have a nine-tailed fox. So
Last round.
it all makes sense. But at the same time, he definitely is a beast, though. You can't deny that. Fox is a beast, and you saw that in that spray down as well. Amazing stuff coming in from him as he puts up the 9th round of the board and managed to get that round into the favor of his team as well. Now on to his round number 12, aggressive. What do you think? What can 5 ultimates ready from the side of Team Razor Gaming? Do you think they are going to be able to put up the 3rd one?
This stage, I don't really know what they expect coming on down through because Fox, he could just get burned to a crisp, but hey, he's a little bit too quick when it came down to his reflexes, and the backup is here in the form of an Odin coming on down from the side of Strix. But say it! Ooh, what's that headshot right on the Strix's forehead, but still Fox is gonna be alive. He's still gonna be able to get that revenge kill down onto that first official player. Badlove going in for those flashes. Maybe he does find one more, goes in for that flash, but he's not gonna be able to survive for long and understand that, hey, I overstayed my welcome here down on this teleport, so I should try and maybe go in for another play for myself. But at the same time, Sammy, he has an Odin for himself as well, going in for a couple of shots. He's gonna be good for 2, and the Odin is just a little bit too good and a little bit too clean. And it chimes on in, gets that first initial kill. He's gonna be able to get his double. Looking for his 3rd. He's not gonna be able to find it, but hey, buddies are there to go in for a couple plays for themselves instead. It's gonna be Fox finally getting a little bit of fun for himself. Gets that 10-2 scoreline for his team, and T69. Yeah, they mean business, and they mean business in much more of that funny way. Like, those informal business letters that we sometimes get from time to time, or whenever we message our teachers with a very, very formal letter every single time. That's what Razor Gaming is trying to do. They're being very formal. They're trying to go in for strategies, but then the teacher is like, oh, yo, bro, don't worry about it, bro. It's all fine. You can give this assignment at this time. And then you're like, wait, what?
True that. I mean, see, the thing is that the entirety of Team Razor Gaming, they're trying absolutely everything they can, but it's just that T69 rushing into enemy territories, enemy boundaries, and they're just taking down the entirety of Team Razor Gaming. No questions asked whatsoever. John Wick style. Do the killing first and then asking questions later.
Yep.
I need to stop.
Will they be able to do so this time is the real question, because look at the stack down towards the angle of Hookah. They just walked into a little death trap coming on down through from all the members on the side of Razor Gaming. They were ready for that play and they were expecting this to happen, but at the same time, Badlove, he wanted to go in for a massive swing, and they got a little bit too overzealous with a spike in his hand. He heads on down over towards that B side, and yeah, I don't really like this, ladies and gentlemen. Things are already looking quite dark, and it's going to be good for 1, but he's not going to be good for more than that. With that, 3 angry members of the side of the defense are going to be coming on down after him. And it's going to be your friend Kancha being able to get a kill down on the edit here, Assess.
I mean, come on. This is a different Kancha, of course.
You never.
I mean, yeah, you never know, actually. I should message him. Just give me a second while I also tell him about the Prime Day sale, which is going to be, it's just going to be happening on the 26th and 27th of July later this month. I'm pretty sure that he was, talking to me about an upgrade that he wanted to do in his setup coming out from the side of LG Ultragear. We've got more, by the way. Steelseries, Logitech and Corsair as well. So if you guys are looking to get yourself some upgrade, check out some of the exclusive deals on the Amazon Prime Day, 26th and 27th of July. Please don't miss it. Please, you don't want to do this.
Exactly. If you miss the deals, they're never going to be coming on back. And you don't want that to happen, because if you want to go down and play like the pros, such as the members of T69, you got to get those upgrades. You got to make sure you have that 144 hertz monitor. You got to make sure you have that perfect keyboard so that you can get the keyboard ASMR as well. But at the same time, talking about ASMR and a couple of headshots coming on down through from the side of Razer Gaming, they're able to take the world by storm, and they're going to be able to shut down T69 and a lot of their aggressive pushes. And Assassin, it feels as though a comeback could be on the cards, because the side of T69 on their own attacking side, it feels as though they're crumbling just a tiny little bit.
Yeah, a 5 versus 2 situation for the side of Razer Gaming. And I guess they might just be able to go ahead and put up the 4th on the board as well. Not really sure if we are going to be seeing anything coming out from the side of Bad Love, except for a beautiful headshot on towards Limitless. That's pretty much it. Fox is the final player standing in a 1 versus 4. Let's see if he can just gather all of that chakra as well into the Ion
30 seconds
Sheriff.
left.
And maybe
You can see it gathering, though.
yeah, actually you can see it gathering. See? You can see it gathering inside of the Ion Sheriff. But I don't think so. He has enough chakra to go ahead and take down Andy. So it's gonna be
I don't
Andy
think
to go
he's
ahead and delete
training.
him off. Yeah, I guess yeah. He just gotta train himself a little bit more. Maybe activate Sage mode.
Yes.
Oh
you
man,
gotta
we're just
activate.
getting into the details of Naruto, guys. No, please don't drag me into this.
It's gonna pull up a lot of stories, and we can go on for this conversation for a really long time. But
yeah,
anyways,
we can make so many segues about it, right? Like it's just
Mhm.
it's just amazing.
Naruto is one of those things that you watch a lot with growing up, but as soon as you do grow up, you kind of have a tendency of forgetting it unless you rewatch it. But
No, but the thing is, right? When you rewatch it when you're older, you can relate to a lot of stuff, and that's
yeah,
like
that's true.
that's legit. It's like it feels, but it looks like that the entirety of Team T69 are gonna feel something as they're about to move it over towards the A side, and it's gonna be Taz Gaming to make Strix feel that pain of moving in a load over towards a Shar's position and getting taken down as well. It's gonna be Limitless to try and spray Sammy down while he's trying to plant the spike, and it's gonna be at 99 to move it over towards the UO's position, not Hook's position. My bad. It's gonna be at 99 to switch to the pistol and get into the frag. What the hell? A 2 versus 2. This is doable for Team T69. As Taz Gaming gets deleted by Bad Love, and Bad Love is just gonna ask Fobbs to finish it off. And with that, we are gonna be seeing the 11th round of the board for Team T69.
I think that Fox had a little bit of training right before this round started. And he's like, hey, I only need 30 seconds. 30 seconds is all that I need to make sure I have enough training to release my chakra at its fullest potential when I have a Vandal in my hand instead of that Iron Sheriff. He just goes down full force. He's going to be able to take everyone down for himself. But at the same time, this round was a little bit too close for comfort as well, Assassin, primarily because of one thing. Headed on down onto a 2 versus 2 situation, which should not have really happened. And I feel as though the side of Razer Gaming, they were expecting this round to be a lot more slower like the other previous rounds. But right at the very end, it was really smart coming on down through from the side of T69. They did not back off, and they did not allow the members of the side of Razer Gaming to try and catch their breath. Because if they were able to catch their breath, things would be a lot more different. But at the same time, look at Bad Love and what he has in his hands. He has that ultimate, and he's gonna be making that play happen soon enough. Strix is gonna be good for 1 kill, but he's not gonna be good for a second. He's gonna be able to spot out ND007. He's following him out. He's trying to pick up his best friend, but going it straight inside of the smoke. It's gonna be Taz Gaming be able to get a couple of kills for himself. Goes in for that triple, and now it's Bad Luck heading him down over to a 1 versus 3 situation. Will he be able to find it out? Is the real question, or will it be the side of Taz Gaming going in for a possible 4K with his buddies on his side? No one's opting to go in for that swing. No one's opting to go in for that peak. And at this stage, Bad Luck, he can't even go up and pick up the spike just yet. He needs to wait just a tiny little bit. Maybe look for that first initial pickup at the bare minimum, because this spike is going to be really hard to pick up. But all the members of the side of Razer Gaming, they're playing it slow, they're trying to play it smart. And it is going to be the first initial spot out. Bad Luck's going to be good for 1. Will he be going to be good for 2? It's a real question. He's already got a bullet. He doesn't really have a lot of time. He tries to run on away while trying to go in for that reload. But instead, it's going to be Gas Gaming going on down through with a 4K and the 5th round on the board for the side of Razer Gaming.
It was a very interesting way to go ahead and get that 5th on the board as well, right? And I guess Razer Gaming, they're slowly but surely getting the entire idea as to how exactly T69 are laying down their attack as well. It did take them a lot of time to just go ahead and gather information about their defense, but now their offense, it's a little bit too readable, I guess, and the entirety of Team Razer Gaming, they are adapting and evolving on this specific play being made by the side of Team T69. Strix is going to be the one with the shorty. Try and push in, but oh, there's the ult coming out from minute 99.
With this Hunter's Fury, things are just gonna be looking up a tiny little bit. Just get that first initial tag, but the same is gonna be heal up all of the damage. And look at Saiyan. The Super Saiyan could just be coming on down through, or it could be a Super Saiyan play coming on down from the side of Strix instead. He's gonna go for one with that short. He spots out another player. He wants to go in for that shot, but Taz is like, nope. I'm not going to be going anywhere near that shotgun because I know how dangerous it can be, but at the same time, look at Limitless. Limitless potential could be on the cards, or will it be another amazing play coming on down from the side of Fox, the Beast? He's going to be able to activate himself, and he's going to be able to get another kill down towards the side of Limitless, but at the same time, here's where the real fun is about to start. Maybe another wraparound play, maybe another play heading on down over towards that A side with Taz Gaming, now picking up Saiyan, and giving him that second win, possibly hitting on down over into the form of Ultra Instinct, or will it be Strix instead being able to shut him down once again with that Spectre in the center?
So 30 seconds, and it looks like that the entirety of Team T69 are going to move it over towards the A side, and no, Strix! No! No! What?
That's a
this
whiff.
round could, yeah, that's a big whiff. I mean, that definitely is going to be a clip for content. But to be honest, Taz Gaming, they're gonna try and gather some clips of their own of beating down T69 on the defense on Vine.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt just a tiny little bit, but there's not much that you can do right at the very end. So, yeah, it's gonna be a Razer Gaming being able to get a second win for themselves, and they're keeping the fight going. So, to go down on much more of that serious note, it feels as though the side of Razer Gaming, they are a lot more proficient when it comes down to their defensive side, but at the same time, I'm not really seeing a lot of strats coming on down from the side of T69. That's going to give them that advantage at the bare minimum to go in for a lot of these different plays. They're trying to play it a lot more solo, they're trying to play it a lot more flashy, and they need to try and close this one out as fast as they possibly can. Otherwise, Assassin, you know what's gonna happen. The entirety of Razer Gaming could just take it all away, but hey, Strix is there. He's gonna be good for 1, he's gonna be good for 2, he's actually gonna be good for 3. Strix! He just heard me. He's like, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, aggressive. I'm gonna be coming on down through, and I'm gonna shut everyone down for you. We don't need strats. We have a raw aim, we have a raw potential, and we have our flashy, mean strategies going on down through every single time. 12 and 6 on the scorecards, ladies and gentlemen, and put your hands up in the air for the side of Strix. Give him a round of applause.
That's right. Please do go ahead and give him a big round of applause for putting up that match point as well for the side of Team T69. And with that, we're pretty much gonna be at the end of this specific match as well, guys, because it's 12-6. The economy for the side of Team Razer Gaming isn't looking the best out there. They have to sacrifice on a little bit of things here and there. But, yeah, I mean, T69, they definitely have the better buy. And if they don't go ahead and make a lot of mistakes, then they should pretty much be getting the win here as well, the 13th round of the board. Concha is the only point of defense over towards B, and never mind, that is the Brim coming in, ND007. Never mind, as soon as I talked about the Brim, it's gonna get taken down. It's gonna be Strix to just move it over towards the side and take care of Concha as well. With that, Saiyan is try and spray through the wall, but I don't think so. The wall bang is going to connect anyway whatsoever. There's no one holding that corner. Fox, on the other hand, knows for a fact that Limitless is coming in with a stab. Yeah. And that backstab is going to be nullified as well. Edit? What? Hello, Edit? Okay. Nice little shotgun coming out from Edit, and I guess it is going to be over. In a 1 versus 2 situation for Taz Gaming, I don't think so it's going to be able to do much. Does take down Edit, so that's a 1 versus 1. It's going to wait for the complete heal to get finished, and I guess should put him at like 68 or 70 HP. And it's going to be Sammy to finish it off as well. 13-6, ladies and gentlemen. ST69 are going to be your winners of this specific matchup. And we are going to be bidding farewell to Team Razer Gaming from the Amazon Prime Day Valorant Championship. Brought to you in association with LG Ultragear, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair.
Speaking of Prime Day, make sure you have your calendar set on the 26th and 27th for all of the amazing deals that Amazon have set up for you down below. And as you were giving a round of applause down towards the side of T69, make sure to give Amazon applause as well as you are checking all of their deals down in the description below. But going on down forward onto the matchup though, Assassin, I feel as though the side of Razer Gaming, they pulled off the impossible nearly every single time. And I have to give it to Saiyan. Every single time we saw this guy pull out the knives, he was able to get a lot of use out of it. And I love the way he took a lot of those engagements as well, throwing out the crosshair placement of players every single time, using those knives while jumping up in the air, and then going in for those headshots. He was constantly able to keep the side of T69 on their toes. But at the end of the day, I feel as though the fact that the side of Razer Gaming got completely caught off guard right at the very beginning by a lot of these aggressive pushes coming on down through from the side of T69. They lost out on so many rounds that it was almost impossible to come on back from that.
But yeah, what is possible though is for you to go ahead and grab yourselves the best of the best products from LG Ultragear, SteelSeries, Logitech, and Corsair, and many other brands out there. All is possible with the Amazon Prime Day Valorant Championship and the Amazon Valorant Prime Day sale as well. I mean, Amazon Prime Day sale, which is going to be happening on the 26th and 27th of July. So please go ahead and check out the link down in the description below and get yourselves the products that you were waiting to get, as well as you had it in your wish list. That might just be on sale as well. But with that, we are at the end of match number 2 as well. Let's just quickly head on over towards the highlights and relive some of the moments before we head on towards a break and jump straight in towards match number 3 as well. So the match highlights, not really much to talk about here. I mean, T69, they had an explosive start. They went ahead and got themselves 10 rounds on the defense. The way they go ahead and just grab all of these kills, especially Bad Love. This guy was just insane, man. What the hell was that Yoru play, though? I haven't seen Bad Love just play the Yoru before. Like, I've seen him on a lot of other roles, but then the Yoru is something new to me, maybe new to a lot of viewers in the chat as well. But maybe to all of his loyal viewers and to everyone who follows him, right? Maybe they might not be new to this. Maybe Bad Love does play a lot of Yoru, because that doesn't seem like a new gameplay to me.
Yeah, Euro is where the real fun is at, because this character, whenever you are able to use him down to its fullest potential and on his strongest map as well, when you consider bind with a lot of the teleporter plays that he can do, just look at this play coming on down from Battle of Man. Just look at it. Doesn't it look so clean? Doesn't it look so crispy? He was able to pull off a lot of incredible Euro plays on the defensive side. He was not really able to do a lot more when it came down to the side of the attack, where pulling off these type of outplays are a lot more difficult if your team is not coordinating down together with you every single time. But it's completely fine. He pulled off a lot of flashy plays. He was able to get a lot of round sound on the defensive side. And right at the very end, it was the side of T69 coming on down through with their consistency and, of course, their aim to take it all away from the side of Razer Gaming. But at the same time, I will have to say props to the side of Razer Gaming to keep the sportsmanship proper from their side every single time. And they were ready to go in for a lot of those different engagements. But it felt as though their strat book was just a little bit too shallow in comparison to the side of T69. And the fact that they were constantly being read out so well with a lot of their flanks, with a lot of their pushes, just goes to show that the side of Razer Gaming, they can improve a lot more. But when it comes down to the raw aiming potential, I feel as though Razer Gaming, they can go really far if they're able to iron out a couple of the smaller problems they have as a team in the long.
Yeah, so Razer Gaming, they definitely carry themselves the potential to improve and constantly adapt. So they should just keep up the grind. They should keep going, and also keep on scrimming against all of these tier 2 teams, tier 1 teams out there in the country as well. That helps, by the way. Screaming definitely helps a lot. Just go ahead and get a quick check on where exactly you stand among the community. So just go ahead and keep practicing, keep grinding. And Razer Gaming, we expect to see you guys in future tournaments and against players like Bad Love and Edit once again. We might just go ahead and see you guys give a tough time to a team like Team T69 as well in the future. So yeah, please do keep up the grind. Don't get disheartened with this loss. It's completely fine. You guys tried something and you guys were able to, eke out 6 rounds. That's more than enough. But with that, we are going to be seeing the final moment. This is going to be the last round of the specific highlight as well, the last round of the match, where, Fox was able to grab himself that kill, take care of the backstabbers. Edit, he went ahead and used that shotgun in order to kill Fox. That round might have gone to the favor of Taz Gaming as well, by the way, if Sammy would have been low as well. But anyways, it was all into the favor of Team T69. They went ahead and pulled it off. They finished it off. And with that, we are at the end of this match as well. And to be honest, we've got one more match for you guys in store. But before we do go ahead and take a quick break, I want to remind you guys once again about the Prime Day sale as well, which is happening on the 26th and 27th of July later this month. Please go ahead and check out the link, which is pinned in the chat and also down in the description below for some exclusive deals on your favorite brands, such as LG Ultragear, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair. So please go ahead and check out the deals and get yourselves that upgrade that you were so badly looking forward to. With that, I'm your Costa Assassin 47. With me on the desk is Aggressive. We're gonna take a short break, and we're gonna be right back with the last game of the day as well. So, yep, stay tuned. Grab your popcorns and your drinks, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Amazon Prime Day Valorant Championship, brought to you in association with LG Ultragear, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair. I'm your guest, Assassin47. Joining me on the desk is Quaint. That's right, Aggressive is going to be bidding farewell to us for the day, and it is going to be Quaint to join us as well for the final game and the final action for the day as well. Quaint, how are you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling amazing. Just a little disappointed that I missed out on the first two games, but I was keeping track. Really, really fun to watch. And at the same time, I'm so pumped that I'm getting to sit in the seat again and casting for the Amazon tournament. Today, it's going to be, right now, it's going to be Team Valor going up against Team X Gravity, if I'm not wrong. So let's see what this new underdog is going to be showing us today, Assassin. It's going to be super fun.
Yeah, definitely. I know for a fact that you like Aggressive a lot, but then, I'm Assassin.
Yeah, the slip-ups happen.
I know. Well, we all love Aggressive, and we do miss him for now, though. He's just going to be a bidding farewell for us for the final game of the day. But not to worry, he's going to join us tomorrow as well for more Amazon Prime Day Valorant Championship action. But you know what? Speaking of more amazing things, let's talk about the Prime Day sale happening on the 26th and 27th of July later this month as well. Some amazing exclusive deals on products from LG Ultragear, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair. I'm not even going to lie. You guys shouldn't miss this. That's the only thing that I'm going to tell you. Just go ahead, keep a notification on your phone or something like that, and just open the app, browse all the deals, and just, quickly add to cart, checkout. That's it. That's all you gotta do as well. So yeah, don't forget to go ahead and check out the sale as well. But moving on towards the game as well, right? We are just gonna quickly jump straight in towards the Customers Desk and discuss a little bit more about the specific game as well. So, Quait, what do you expect out of the specific match? I mean, Team Valor, we know for a fact that these guys carry a lot of potential and they are the better team out here today. Like, we don't have a lot of idea about X Gravity Esports, but do you have any idea about X Gravity Esports? Like, have you had any,
No.
any sorts of interaction with any of the players before?
Honestly, none at all. But the name's kind of cool, and I hope that they're gonna be living up to that name, X Gravity, and they're gonna be pulling down the opponents instead of themselves. Because yeah, sometimes those names become kind of ironic, and it just falls down back onto them. So no clue about what this team is gonna be entailing, but really, really curious to see what they have. Because yeah, like we've seen so many underdogs coming out and onto the field, and they give us such a good show, and you're just sitting there thinking like, where has this team been all our lives? Like we've seen so many good teams coming up, but then there are these sudden underdogs just coming out onto the screens and then just like showing us the best performance ever. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you're as excited as I am to see what X Gravity is going to be bringing to us.
Yep, I'm very excited to be honest. I can't really wait to see how exactly the agent selection is going to go. And speaking of the agent selection, by the way, you can quickly go ahead and check out the agent selection as well in a moment. Like just quickly go ahead and check out what sort of agent lineup is going to come in as well from both of these teams. I'm expecting Team Valor to go in for that default setup as well. X Gravity Esports, as I said, I've got no specific idea about them as well. So really can't wait to see what exactly is going to happen. But yeah, X Gravity Esports, their lineup, it sort of looks really, really good, by the way, not going to lie. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through the lineup coming out from the side of X Gravity Esports, the player lineup, that is. We've got Frostic, we've got Wolfram, we've got Terminator, Vortex God, RKB10. Vortex God, I guess I know that name before. And yeah, I've got no idea about the rest of the team as well. So really looking forward to seeing what they're going to do. But from the side of Team Valor today, we're going to be seeing Gorbits, Glyph, Pixel, Psykovsky, and Buster playing. No Strokey, no other players as well from the side of Team Valor. It's just, I guess, Glyph, Pixels, Psykovsky, and Buster who are there. No Strokey, Gorbits is going to be playing. It's not going to be Hunter to play in Team Valor. And it's kind of, very interesting to see what Team Valor can do as well today. What are your thoughts on this, Quint?
Honestly, we've talked a lot about this. There's nothing much more to say at all, except to like jump into the game and see what they're going to be showing us for that. But anyway, we've talked so much about this. I want to talk a little more about the Amazon Prime Day sale. Like, I'm very sure that a lot of people out there are already waiting for this like in the entire year. I know I am. The only thing is, if you guys are not aware of it, it is the 26th and the 27th. Mark your calendars, because on that day, the Prime Day is going to be coming out onto your apps, and you can just go there and get the most exclusive deals on all of the best brands out there, and just honestly pick up whatever you wanted. Whatever you wanted the entire year, just pick it up. But anyway, we're going to be heading into the agent selection screen to see what lineups we're going to be seeing. Walk us through it, Assassin.
So, the map of Icebox, we're going to be seeing Team Valor go ahead and pick up Viper. We've got the Jet. We've got Glyph on the Sage, Psykovsky most probably on the Sova, and Buster is going to be playing the Reyna. Interesting. So, it is going to be that that lineup coming out from the side of Valor. I was expecting someone else to go on that Jet, but it looks like that Gorbits is going to be the one to take up the Jet duties from the side of Team X Gravity Esports. Got RKB10 on the Jet. Vortex God is going to play Reyna, Terminator on the Sova, Wolfram on the Viper, and Frostic is going to be playing the Sage. So yeah, looks like that it is sort of like an identical lineup. Yes, It is an identical lineup coming out from both of these teams, and can't really wait to see what both of them can do as well in this specific match. For Team Valor, I know for a fact that they have got them the potential to go ahead and take away this specific match, but it's going to be down to how exactly Gravity Esports are going to give that fight as well. And I'm expecting this to be a close one. Like, I don't know, I'm just having a gut feeling that this might just be a close one. What are your predictions, Quinn?
Honestly, I'm not going to be putting the predictions out there because that Caster's Curse hits a lot different when it actually comes true. But anyway, it is the map of Icebox, so it's kind of like a wild card map in my opinion. Like anything could happen, and a little minor strat change up at any time could mean that your entire foundation is going to be broken. So let's see how Valor is going to be holding up against this newbie team. Newbie in the sense for us, because they might have a lot of experience that we may never know. They might have been playing for an eternity, and we might not have never known. So we're going to be seeing what kind of experience they're going to be putting out, how they're going to be handling their guns, how they're going to be handling their abilities, and how they're going to be handling themselves as a team. Anyway, the game is ready. We're going to be jumping straight into the game to show you how they're going to be handling it anyway. Anyway.
Yeah. The match is definitely ready, and we are going to be jumping straight into the match as well really, really soon. But I just want to, talk a little bit more about X-Gravity Esports. Like, X-Gravity Esports, I'm not sure. It feels like I've heard this name before somewhere or the other, and I just am not able to recollect any sorts of memory out of that specific name as well. Like, I know for a fact that I've heard X-Gravity Esports, but I'm not sure if it is the same as Gravity Esports as well, because there's definitely a lot of players, a lot of teams out there in the country with Gravity in their name. But yeah, like X-Gravity is something that I've heard, I guess. So yeah, we are just gonna wait and watch what exactly they can do as well against Team Valor. But to be honest, Team Valor right now, they kind of are the better team here with a lot of strats as well. I mean, the map of Icebox is somewhere where Team Valor can reign supreme. So we are waiting for Team Valor as well to just go ahead and show us what they can do against X-Gravity Esports. X-Gravity Esports, on the other hand, just talking a little bit more about that lineup as well, right? I mean, it is an identical lineup coming out from both of these teams, but the true difference is going to be made from the side of Team Valor, in my opinion, because they have their ways of playing in and around the Viper and their entire setup as well, right? I mean, Reyna and the Jet just going ahead and wrecking havoc. Earlier, Strokey used to be a part of Valor. I'm not really sure why Strokey is not playing right now, but hopefully Gorbitz is going to take his place in a beautiful way. Strokey was a heavy fragger for the side of Team Valor, and I guess Gorbitz might just be able to do the same as well. So the match is ready. We quickly go ahead and jump straight into the match as well and see what exactly is going to be the play being made by both of these teams.
Yep, and the buy phase is there. We're going to be seeing the normal buys. We have an entire coast buy coming in from the defense side, though. Nobody's just going to be saving out all their money and going in for classics. However, Frostic has gone in for a light shield, and whoever has gone in for classics, as is the norm, are going to be going in for light shield. Let's see which gun is going to be reigning supreme, though, because you double link with that ghost, you are going to be going down. We're going to be seeing an AT coming in on the first round with those pistols. Let's see which team is going to be taking it first. There's a little bit of a cheeky flank also coming from the defense. And if the attackers are not going to be able to see that, they might start losing heads one by one. But it all depends upon how they're going to be timing this execution. So far, they're just waiting it out. And I'm not really sure what they're doing here. Buster just gives up on life, just waits it out over there, which means that one of those kills is going to be going into the defenders. Wolfram over here battling it out against a couple of players. Tries to get a kill. But no, Garbitz is going to be picking that kill up instead. A little bit of a confused and hesitant gameplay on the first round, but nonetheless, looking good on the side of X-Gravity, because they're picking up kills left, right, and center, Assassin. And Valor, so far, I feel like there's not even, like, pulling their mice. They're just, like, chilling, just trying to find out what X-Gravity is up to. And they're probably just, like, setting everything up. And they're going to be going in for a B take right now, Assassin. Do you think that spike is going to be planned? And whether, even if it is, do you think X-Gravity might be able to take it back?
I mean, Valor, they are at that man disadvantage, so I'm not really sure how exactly this is going to go, and Frostic is just going to go ahead and put more and more damage onto Team Valor. It is going to be Gorbitz to take down Frostic, whereas Gorbitz got no idea that Vortex is coming in as well, and oh, nicely done, he is aware, but RKB10 is there to take him down. A 1 versus 2 for Tchaikovsky. Let's see if the man is going to be able to pull it off or not. So they go ahead and take out the recon, and with that, he's going to drop in a recon of his own. It is going to be him to go ahead and take down RKB10. No, RKB10! Being on 10 HP, he still goes ahead and takes down Tchaikovsky. Wow. Amazing.
X-Gravity is looking super tight, right, Assassin? Like, even though that it was a little bit of a confused play coming in from Valor and they didn't really know what to do with the information they had or where they wanted to stick it, they went in for a flank anyway, but X-Gravity just adapted to that so well. They went in for that flank themselves. They went in for that rotate themselves, and they started managing to get frags. They use their abilities, not by much. I mean, it's the first round. You don't have a lot to work with. But whatever they did have, they threw at Valor, and they got the first round, which means that the second round is going to be Spectre heavy on the side of the defense. So even if they manage to get the second round, I mean, if the attackers do manage to get the second round, it's going to be a huge confidence boost and also an economy boost at the same time. But then again, as is the normal situation, X-Gravity might just pick up this round and go on for the bonus. But what we're going to be seeing, what's going to be intriguing is the third round, where they're going to be playing the bonus and we're going to be seeing a full buy on the attackers. And like I said, the first kill is going to be coming in from Frostic, who picks up a kill on Gorbitz. Bring it out to a 4v5 situation. Glip over here with a cheeky flank. Managed to land a nice little headshot on RKB10. but that is all he can do, and he goes down. But Pixel's over here, being Pixel perfect, picks up a kill on Wolf from the Viper, taking down the Viper, brings it down to a 3v4 situation. Frosty holding side beautifully there, and Valor not knowing exactly where to commit to, just gonna be loitering a little down mid, just getting as much information as they can, and they're just waiting for those pushes to come in. The wall's blocking vision, but that's all it's going to be blocking. Valor has to be committing to a site right now, Assassin, or else they're going to be losing a lot of time. 40 seconds of the clock and no commit so far, Assassin.
I mean, they are taking their sweet time, and I guess they do have a strategy moving in towards the B side. And Vortex God is just holding right there with the Phantom. I am not really sure the decision of
30
him going
seconds
in
left.
for a Phantom is the best one out there, but yeah, if he just gets taken down, then it might just be problem as well. Might just give that advantage on towards the side of Team Valor.
Oh no. Oh no, the timing there, Assassin. Like, they just moved across each other's screens without even knowing it. But that spike plant notification has been given out. Vortex
10
knows
seconds
where it's
left.
going to be planted, because that count audio cue has been given out, but Buster picks up the kill instead. That means that he's going to be picking up the Phantom. Buster gets a free Phantom off the bat, and the second round is not even going to matter much. Like, for the third round, they don't even have to spend a lot of money. Buster sprays down another player, doesn't pick up the Phantom though. RKB Tim goes down and out for the count.
Last
2v2
player
situation, still possible to get for the defenders to get it back, but no. Buster tries his best. However, Frostic manages to pick up that kill instead and saves his buddy's Phantom too, putting the second round onto the board for the side of Team X Gravity. Like you said, they might be a name that we've heard before. Like, they're pretty good with what they're doing so far.
I mean, I told you, right? I have heard that name somewhere before, but I'm just not able to recollect all of the memories. But yeah, they definitely look good. I mean, their defense is looking good on an attacker-sided map, and Valor definitely are struggling. So, you know, maybe X-Gravity, they do carry themselves the potential to go ahead and take down a team like Team Valor as well.
Through that, and it all depends upon whether Valor is going to be making a comeback once they have the full buy in their hands, which is going to be this round. They have Phantoms. All they want in the entire world, all they want, they've got for their buy. They got the Phantoms, they got the Vandals, but let's just see if they're going to be able to connect those shots. Though another A take coming in. Not a lot of utility usage so far, and the defenders are a little spread out. That cheeky flank is always going to be not even a flank. Viper on the defense side is just going to be holding that B main position, waiting for somebody to push in or come in for that flank. But once that first notification is given out by the attackers, once X-Gravity knows that an A push is going to be coming in, the calls are also going to be coming in, and an entire rotate will be happening. But no, Valor are just playing mind games at this point. But to be honest, it's not working out that well for them, because Wolfram is going to be holding down that B main angle. Once somebody comes in, and he knows that they are, he just puts in that snake bite to damage a little bit, but no, he doesn't manage to damage anybody, but does manage to get a kill on... gets killed by Gorbit instead. That dash working out beautifully for him. Does mean that one player is going to be down and out for the count. The retake has to be with 4 players, and I'm not really sure what that shot dart was, but nonetheless, he's wasted one. But he's probably got another to work with. RKB10 has his Blaze Storms out. He's hungry for blood, and he has to pick up a few kills for himself. But Frosty, however, picks up a kill for himself instead. 44 situation, spike plant down. They have to go in for the retake anytime soon, but no, Buster picks up a kill for himself. RKB10 does manage to make his Blaze Storm count, but no, all of the others are going to be wasted. Assassin. It all depends upon whether they're going to be able to clutch it out right now or not, and depends upon the team support, and that support is going to be coming in. But Valor, being as strong as they are going to be getting the remaining few kills and denying that defuse, putting up the first round onto the board for the side of Team Valor. So again, it depends. It's kind of a confidence game, right, Assassin? Sometimes Valorant is not even about strategies. When you're going for a raw aim game, confidence is what matters.
I mean, Valor, they definitely have confidence, and I'm not gonna lie, the confidence, it did take some time for them to just go ahead and gain that confidence as well. It took a lot of headshots, a lot of, getting beaten down as well by the top tier players in the country. The Team Valor, they know they have struggled, and, they've made their way to the top. But the thing is that Team Valor, if they're not too careful, if they just don't take this specific match seriously, then there's going to be trouble. X-Gravity are equally good, by the way, and X-Gravity might just walk away with it as well. Pixels right now is going to be the one to go ahead and take the Vortex God. Vortex going to be able to do it. So, yeah, Wolfram, all the hopes lie on towards him, if he's going to be able to take down Pixels or not. Pixels, he is trying to find out one more player right here. I mean, I guess he heard out both the players, so just trying to clear out the B main area so that the entirety of Valor can move in over towards the B side as well. He's now with a minute on the clock left, right? It's going to be down to Wolfram to just hold this side down. He's going to hold on over towards the yellow box position. And from the yellow containers, he's going to try and manage to get himself some frags as well. Gorbis has got no idea, by the way. No one has any idea. And Wolfram just going to be confused as to who exactly they should pick off first. Should it be the planter or should it be the player right beside him? And in that specific decision, he's gonna fail.
Assassin. I feel bad for Wolfram. I'm pretty sure he was very sure that he got the kill, and he just left it, and he was like, wait, huh? You're not dead? And he went back to that, but it was too late because that kill was going to be picked up by the opponent instead. Anyway, a retake has to be coming in anytime soon, but no, this flanky Buster is going to be picking up the kill for himself. There's a 3K on Pixels, and he's looking for a 4th, but no, Buster is going to be denying him that and picking up the second kill for himself instead. 4-2, so really well done by Valor over here, but it's really neck and neck, and nothing much that can be said so far. Because so far, both teams are working out really well, but a little bit of an F moment over there when that Viper really didn't know what was happening. He was very sure that he got the kill, and he let it go, and then he realized that he hadn't gotten that kill, so he had to instantly switch back. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, but good holes coming down. A bit too lengthily played out, but let's see if it works out for them.
Get out of my way.
Standing ahead.
Let's see. It's still not the end of the world, right? They definitely have a lot of chance. And they can still go ahead and take on their opponents without any issues whatsoever. It is going to be Frostic to try and connect some heads, but Gorbis, on the other hand, has got himself the blades out. So let's see if the Blade Storms are going to be able to do something or not. Vortex, on the other hand, does take down Tchaikovsky, and with Tchaikovsky's loss, Team Valor are going to suffer a little bit when it comes down to their after-plant situation, and also going to suffer in terms of gathering intel. Talk about gathering intel, it looks like that Terminator has gathered a lot of intel, and he's also taken down a lot of players in terms of the HP. Look at the Viper, he's just bleeding out all over the ice down below, and I guess Buster is going to try and come in with a little bit of a flank, and he's got the entirety of the A side cleared out. He's going to ask his comrades to just quickly move over towards A. Because the A side is clear and they can just easily get the plant and they can hold on towards the A side in an after plant situation as well.
True, and that is exactly what they'll be doing. They got full control of A side. The spike plant is going to be coming in now. 3v5 situation and 3v4 situation. As I'm saying that, a couple of kills are going to be picked up by the side of Team Valor. 1v4 situation, and any kill that Wolfram is going to be picking up right now is going to be good kills for him. But no, this is going to be taken out by the Buster himself. I mean, then again, the amount of experience this guy has, the amount of aim practice he's put into the games that he's played even before this, honestly goes to show you can't be messing around with a team like Valor because they've been in the scene for so long that they sometimes don't even have to think. Their hands just instantaneously move and it locks on over to the heads, and that is exactly what X-Gravity shouldn't be underestimating. But at the same time, a little bit, teensy tiny bit, I feel like Valor is underestimating X-Gravity, which is why they're picking up rounds too. But X-Gravity is not underestimating Valor at all. I mean, how could they? They're getting their kills and they're playing it strong.
You're done.
Yeah, I mean, Vortex got an RKB-10. Both the duelists from the side of Team X-Gravity Esports are going to go ahead and pop off right out of the bat in this specific round. They're going to both get a frag each, and I guess Glyph has got his ultimate ready, so the resurrection is going to come in. They're going to pick up Pixels, who is the only controller as well for the team. And I guess, yeah, Valor for now, though, are sort of thinking as to whether they should move in over towards A or should they just go in over towards B. Because the A side, it does seem like the rotation has come in, but at the same time, they know for a fact that B, it might just be crowded with a couple of players as well. Because X-Gravity Esports, they look like a team that don't really fall for these fakes.
True, and that honestly goes to show, I feel like they have a lot of experience. There is one person holding the flank, but no, Wolfram is going to be taking him down. Tries to go in for that second kill, but no, the rotates, when it's going to be coming in, it's going to be coming in, and they're not going to be letting anybody stop them. Valor going for that rotate, going for that B take, does also mean that since Wolfram was there and was taken down, he has given other calls to his teammates, and even though that plant is going to be coming in, that rotate has to be coming in super fast. I am not seeing as fast of a rotate as I would like to see, but they're going for pincer movement. One going in from the defender spawn, one going in from the attacker spawn. Let's see who's going to be going down first, as it all depends upon initial information. A couple of recon dots going out from both sides to find out where the enemies are. They're just pricking and prodding at this moment. just finding out where they are. Now, once they do, they just have to land those headshots, land those bullets, and connect them all. And that's exactly what RKB10 is going to be doing as he picks up the third kill for himself. Now that defuse is going to be coming in, but that is half, and he knows that half is going to be playing out to his advantage. That's all he needs. He's going to be waiting for that push to come in from Psychovsky. But no, Terminator is not going to be able to take him down, but instead is going to be terminated by Psychovsky. That half plant, half defuse stick was a really, really good idea. But yeah, sometimes your aim just doesn't land. You don't have the best of days, but yeah, and also sometimes you don't even have the best of rounds. But nicely done by the side of X Gravity, but Valor, being Valor, going to be putting the fourth round up onto the board for themselves.
I mean, Psychovsky is an absolute monster. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, the way I've seen this guy go ahead and you know, clutch out the rounds for the team in a 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3 situations. I've seen him. That's why I'm, you know, saying this. He's an absolute monster for sure. And on that Sova, I guess he's doing a really good job as well. And there you go. So we see the Hunter's Fury coming in, and that Hunter's Fury might just land him a kill. Oh no, never mind. Now, he's just gonna do a hell lot of damage onto his RKB10, and it's gonna be Buster to go ahead and finish off what Psychovsky started. Vortex God has already come in with Terminator towards the back of the site, and Buster needs to be careful, and his crosshair is ready. He's gonna go ahead and take the heal and maybe take down Terminator as well, but no, that's not gonna happen. It's Terminator. He's gonna take down Buster instead.
Right here.
And a little bit of a coordination coming in from Terminator and Wolfram to try and Wolfram to try and get this specific round going on to that favor. But it looks like the Terminator is going to be picked off by the operator over towards the Bell's position. It's going to be Pixels up close and Buster to take down his copy on the other side. And there's the Viper. So 5-2 as Valor. Still have got this, and it looks like that Team X Gravity Esports, them going out and picking up the 2 rounds right off the bat, it was just a short victory for them. But Team Valor, they're making it all come back as well.
True, but from what I'm seeing so far, Assassin, they've got what it takes to honestly push down Valor, but a little bit lacking on the coordination. Once they pick that up, they can start picking up the rounds too. And we're seeing another push coming in from Valor over there, and they like to push A side a lot. Now, this is something that X Gravity should be expecting and not giving initial picks, but no! Initial picks are going to be coming in from the side of Valor, and they're going to be taking a couple of kills from themselves. Wolfram, knowing that there's going to be a flank over there, takes down the top fragger, takes down Buster. He's going to be down and out for the count, 3v3 situation, but they don't have the guns to work around it. Frostic picks up a Phantom for himself, and that is what he's going to be working with. Let's see if he's going to be able to pick up a few kills. Terminator over here activates his Hunter's Fury, does manage to find one, but no, that's all he's going to be doing because that player is going to be dodging that Hunter's Fury. Really good positioning from Gorbitz means that he's going to be picking up a kill on Vortex God, and 3v3 situation owing that entire positioning to that Sage revive over there. And honestly, any kills that are going to be going down to that operator right now is going to be damage well dealt to the side of X Gravity. However, he picks up a kill for himself. And oh no, that is all is going to be counting because Gorbitz is just popping off with that operator assassin. And
Gorbitz was this close to getting himself an ace, but then Glyph went ahead and stole that. Gorbitz got himself a 4K in that round, and he was almost about to get that ace as well. But Wolfram is going to get taken out by Glyph, and that's unfortunate.
But at the same time, Assassin, it's sad that I see X Gravity having such good aim potential. Like, you see their aim is really good. It's just that I feel like they're focusing a bit too much on aim duels and little less on strategies and coordination. And that is what Valor has. They have both of that, and that's why they're getting the kill rounds back together.
That's true, and it looks like...
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Wolfram, he jumped to just throw in that specific snake bite, and Gorbitz just picked him up. That is the amount of reflex coming out from the side of Gorbitz as well. Insane stuff. As Buster comes in from the undertube section, he's gonna move it over towards the orange boxes, and he's just gonna put in frags left, right, and center. Man, this guy's insane. Looks like that he's about to bust him some frags as well. And Glyph is gonna pick up Psychovsky. Oh, that's good.
One enemy remaining.
This is mostly looking like the 7th round on the board for Valor. Like, there's not much that RKB10 can do. He has that operator and he has those aim potential, but honestly, against 4 people, that operator isn't going to be doing much. So he has to be falling back, but Buster knows he's going to be falling back. He's just not timed properly yet, which means RKB10 is going to be picking up 1 kill, goes in for the second. But no, he's going to be shut down by Buster instead. Nicely done. Good, well went for exit frags. He tried to get a few damages going in, but only so much you can do against 4 people. And on a map like Icebox, right? Whenever a rush comes in, a rush comes in. If you're going to be pincered, you can't really do anything, especially with a gun like the Operator.
You're going to be seeing a little bit of a timeout called in from the side of X-Gravity Esports as well, and maybe they need this. They badly need this. They can't just let Team Valor walk away with such an incredible lead. 7 rounds on the attack side. In their defense is correct that it is an attacker-sided map and Valor is good, but yeah, I am expecting more coming out from the side of X-Gravity Esports. After the pistol round and the round following that, I am definitely looking forward for more. I can see that they are having that potential to make it close against Team Valor, but the thing is that there's a lot of miscommunication happening right now. I can sense it.
True. But at the same time, Assassin, like, it's still a little bit of an attacker-sided map, and they're playing really good on the defense. Like, they're managing to get the round. They got a couple of rounds, I mean, but when it comes down to the nitty-gritty details, they're landing their aim shots well. They're just not falling back at the right time, but at the same time, they're decently coordinated, not as much as I would like to see them being coordinated, but it's still good, and they still have a fighting chance. So on the attacker side, on a map like Icebox, they might start bringing rounds back.
They might just do that, but at the same time, it's going to be down to how exactly Valor are going to put up their defense, right? Valor are equally good in their defense, in my opinion, and yeah, Gorbit's going ahead and getting all of these entries,
Yeah.
Might just put up the 8th round of the board for the side of Valor, and it's just going to make life hell for the side of X-Gravity Esports. As Wolfram is going to be spotted out. We're going to be seeing Glyph just raising that wall as well as always. Buster is going to activate. The Emperor is going to try and find some one of these guys. There you go. He's just hungry, and he's just going to go ahead and grab all of these souls as well. He's going to rip it apart from the bodies of players from side of X-Gravity Esports. It's going to be Terminator to get himself a double. Not bad. Terminator. What? Gorbit's misses. And it's all down to RKB10 in a 1 versus 2. RKB10 is going to be able to do this though. Glyph has got the angle and he's going to go ahead and take down RKB10 as well. 82, ladies and gentlemen, is that round. It might just have gone into the favor of Team X-Gravity Esports if Valor would have, constantly showed themselves in front of the crosshairs of all of these players from side of X-Gravity.
And I feel like Gorbitz was having a cheeky little moment there. He knew that he was there. He had his crosshairs like fixed on him, but it was waiting for him to turn around, and that cost him his life.
Yeah, heroic points.
It happens. You go for style points, but it doesn't always work out, right? When you do manage to land that, it's so beautiful, but when you don't, it's just kind of hilarious. That's exactly what happened to Gorbitz, but no, RKB10 is going to be shutting him down instead. He's going to be picking up the first kill from the side of Team Valor. Is going to be like, no, Gorbitz has gotten the initial entries way too many times. I'm going to be picking up the first kill right now. Buster, the Reaper himself, the one who collects souls, is going to be going up the tunnels position, waiting for somebody to peek out, but it's going to be walled off. He's probably just going to be holding that angle, waiting for any sort of line to come in. They've got good positioning, and they're not pushing anytime soon. They're waiting for the position to settle in from the mid side, and they're waiting for X-Gravity to push in on their own. But X-Gravity being experienced on their own, they're not going to be pushing that hard as well. So they're waiting for those peaks to come in. They're waiting for those heads to pop out, and then they're just going to start popping heads, which is a good thing, because a lot of teams, so when you don't see this push coming in, you'd like to push in to find out what is exactly happening so you don't get ambushed. But the problem with the X-Gravity is you have to fall back at the right time. And their aim is good enough to hold up for a retake, and they should be playing it for retakes, but they're not doing that. Anyway, we're going to be seeing what Valor is up to, because they're being super sneaky this time around. They went in for an entire rotate. They had a full setup on A side, but no, they went for a retake instead. There are a lot of gunfires coming out, but no kills yet. However, one player from the attacker side is going to be going down, but there's an equal trade coming in from the side of Buster. Gets a kill on RKB10, but no, Wolfram trades him out instantly. 3v4 situation, and the defenders are looking super strong right now. Finally, this might be that confidence that they needed to take their rounds back, but no, Glyph is going to be activating himself and gets a kill for himself, but no. He is going to be looking for a second kill, 3v3 situation, really even Stevens, but no, bloodbath over here, and 2v2 situation. Glyph picks up a kill for himself, Pixels picks up a kill for himself, and shuts down the entirety of the defenders. Honestly, Assassin, this was a really hopeful round for the defenders, but they kind of botched it up, and Valor having that really good mental presence even in the face of adversity means, yeah, you're obviously going to be knowing exactly where to look and exactly where to aim for those heads.
To be honest, that was such a disjointed retake coming out from the side of X-Gravity Esports.
And they had the player advantage.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, they had the player advantage, and what? I don't know. There was such a massive disconnect in that retake.
Oh no.
Like, you would not expect them to lose out
Yeah.
that specific round, but they did, and well, it was all because of the disconnect coming out from their side. Wolfram now is the only point of defense over towards the A side. He's gonna get taken down by Saikoski. Saikoski is just gonna run and gun him down, and that should pretty much be the 10th round of the board for the side of Team Valor. Buster is gonna take care of RKB10, trying to come in with a flank, and Terminator is the final player, and Gorbitz is there to shut him down as well. There's going to be the good half spams coming out from the side of Valor, and I don't think so that X-Gravity Esports are too happy about that half. But this is an attacker-sided map, and maybe X-Gravity Esports is going to be able to make a comeback. Who knows? 10-2 is the score as we finish out the first half. And Quinn, what do you think is going to happen?
They might start bringing it back, even though the double digit has come in. And I've said this before, once that double digit comes in, the defenders or like whichever team doesn't have that in their hands honestly starts shivering a little bit. They start panicking a little bit, and they become a little more desperate and a little more aggressive. If they start doing that, they will start losing the rounds. But what I think they should be doing instead is using those initiators to get the initial frags, get the sites, and use your smokes to hold it down, which is also something they could have been doing on the defense, but they were never doing that. They were not falling back. And if they don't do that on the attacker side, they might start losing rounds instead. But no, Vortex God is honestly a god himself. Gets down Buster with a beautiful tap game coming out from him. 4v5 situation and a minute 20 seconds left on the clock. Really aggressive push over here from the side of X-Gravity. They're going to be using that veil, the smoke veil to plant that, but no. Valor is not going to be letting that happen. That Sage is going to be pushing right in, and he's going to be denying that push clean. And Gorbitz activating himself gets a clean kill on Vortex God, but little does he know that RKB10 is going to be holding that cheeky angle, and I'm expecting him to pick up at least a few kills for himself. Good positioning by the attackers over here. 1v1 situation. All depends upon which shed is going to be picking up the first kill. RKB10 also has a spike to his advantage. He can always rotate in. He has 50 seconds on the clock, but no! Why would you do that, Gorbitz? You know that he's going to be jiggling that. You know that he can be seeing that, but yeah, he probably went for mind games, and it didn't work out for him, Assassin. Instead, the attackers are going to be picking up the final kill, putting the third run onto the board for themselves. And once you have the fourth run going in for your favor, you get a little bit of that energy back, and you know that you can, once you get the momentum going on, you can start getting rounds back.
Through that, X-Gravity Esports, as I said, they can still make the comeback happen. They just have to believe in themselves and, just coordinate and communicate a little bit more, because that is something that is costing you guys these crucial rounds that you are supposed to win as well. So, yeah, on towards a round where, oh my god, Gorbitz!
Ouch! That must hurt.
The heck? Damn, son! Stop it!
That must hurt. That must seriously hurt. He's being decapitated, and he's honestly not being able to feel his head right now. And the force with which that hit, I'm pretty sure he must have recalled that his mouse must have slipped out of his hand too. Oh my god, Gorbitz.
Oh man.
But anyway, we're seeing a much slower round this time around because X-Gravity are playing mind games at this point. They're smoking off the entirety of A side to play a little game of smoke and mirrors. That's kind of what you're supposed to be doing, getting entry and honestly playing a little game of hide and seek where you find out where all the defenders are, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing and picking up a couple of kills from themselves. They have the player advantage again, but don't botch this up right now, X-Gravity. They're picking up more kills, but they don't know that Buster is going to be pushing in at that time. But they don't have the guns to work with, which means that Buster is going to be going down to the hands of Vortex God, obviously. Vortex God himself picks up a 3K, puts up the fourth round, and honestly, they have the guns to go ahead with it. Vortex God, he knows he can aim today, and honestly, RKB10 knows that too, so they're going to be the two players going in for the full buys, going in for those heavy guns, and the rest of them are just going to be going for Spectres and just going to be supporting them, spraying everybody down and using their abilities. No, actually, RKB10 is going to be picking up a Spectre instead. A little bit of a run-and-gun action, RKB10. I see you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, precise gunplay, huh?
Mhm.
But yeah, a little bit of a tech pause has been called in from the side of X-Gravity Esports, as well as the update that we got from our production side of things. So don't you guys worry, we'll be jumping back into the game really soon. But for round number 15, I guess in terms of the buy though, it looks like that Team Valor, they've got this. They've got themselves 4 Vandals out and a Phantom. And X-Gravity Esports, they are gonna be on their bonus.
But Assassin, that Hero Phantom might just start working wonders. You may never know. Like, RKB10 on that Phantom, I'm sorry, Vortex God on that Phantom, his aim is really good, and so is RKB10, which is why I was thinking that we might have heard of this team before. Like, they're playing really well, but the only shortcoming is the coordination is lacking just a teensy bit. Valor has that, and obviously on the defense side, it's a little harder to coordinate because you have to fall back when you hear all those footsteps coming in. Once you get those smokes up, right? When you have a proper execute strategy on the attack side, there's nothing that can stop you. But that is something that it failed to notice on the defense. So you see that execute coming in, you fall back, you don't try to pick a fight. Even if you have the guns to pick the fight, don't do it. You wait for your team and you retake the site. Then you start becoming the attackers yourself, retake it, and then you go in for that defuse. Because on Icebox, it's always just an explosive take and an explosive fallback. And then you're just going to be holding after-plant positions to take out all of the defenders. And that's what Valor was doing, and that's why they have 10 rounds on the board. And anyway...
Oh,
Orbits.
that was a mistake. Yep, Orbits, that was a mistake. Buster is here.
Oh,
maybe he's going to be able to get
okay.
himself a double. He's looking to get himself a triple as well so that he can just heal himself. But I guess he can just fall back and, you know, get himself the heal from his Sage rather than relying on the soul. I understand for a fact that you want that heal for your comrades, but I guess it's fine. For now, all that matters is that man advantage. And you know what? Buster, take a bow, buddy. What a play.
Honestly. And they laid up oh so beautifully for him that all he had to do was spray down, but not everybody can control that Vandal. It's a beast that is not that easy to tame. Buster seems to have had it tamed, and Pixel's over here is just gonna be staring. He's gonna be like, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? But nonetheless, wherever he sees these players, he's just so pixel perfect with his aim and so accurate, it doesn't even matter if he's jittering like that. Oh, we've got that threatening sound. The Reyna's ultimate is gonna be deployed, and that also means that he's gonna be pushing it, but Pixel's holding a cheeky angle means that he's gonna be picking up a kill on his nemesis, the Viper. Picks up a kill in Wolfram, brings it down to a 2v4 situation. Vortex God looking to get a few kills with that ultimate, gets one, disappears out of vision, gets another, looking for that third. He knows where they are, and he knows that they have the site. Now that plant is going to be coming in. They have enough time to play around with that plant, and all they have to do right now is fall back. That ultimate is still popped. He can still get a couple of kills, just glide over everything that he sees, and he can still clutch this out because the defenders don't know where he is. If he picks up one kill, it's going to be all he needs. But no, Buster is going to pick up that 4K after the beautiful spray down and bringing the round for his teammates. Meaning that the 11th round, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be going to the side of Team Valor. And not just the 11th round, the 11th round of confidence.
I mean, we expected Vortex God to just go ahead and, you know, be the hero for the side of X-Gravity Esports that round. But it looks like that X-Gravity Esports, it's just unfortunate, man. Vortex, how much can a guy do all by himself, right? You gotta need your team to, you know, just go ahead and support you in these situations. But yes, Vortex just gonna be the lone wolf for now, man, because there is a massive disconnect in the team, and this is not how we expected them to perform against Team Valor. But right now, let's hope that they are gonna be able to eke out a couple more rounds. Otherwise, Team Valor might just run away with the win here.
Honestly, and their economy is really tight. They have a full buy in, but any mistake that they make right now means that their economy is going to be super tight the next round. And off the bat, Wolfram is going to be trying to go in for the hippity-hopping Vipers is going out of his sight. And if he's too hungry and if he goes in for that kill, he's going to be in for an ambush because the defenders are coming with that rotate, and that is going to mean that they're going to be going down one by one. RKB10, however, with a little bit of a flanking going on over here, takes out the top fragger, takes out Buster. Once he's out, down and out for the count, that gives Team X-Gravity a little more confidence to push into whichever site they want to. Now, all they have to do is play a game of smoke and mirrors, like I said before. The Viper's wall is up and no information has been given out. Nobody's 2v2K'ing this. Nobody's pushing any smokes. and nobody's trying to be overconfident, which is really good coming out from both teams, but it all depends upon who's going to be taking the side first. We're seeing a heavy influx of the attackers onto the side of B, and it's all going to go lift to shut down a few people. But let's see if he's going to be picking up any kills. Instead, he's going to be giving out audio notification, and he's a little bit confused. And RKB10 is going to be picking up on that confusion. All he has to do is pick up a few more kills, but he doesn't manage to. What?
Spike down.
Calm down, buddy. He goes in for a first kill. He goes in for a second with a no scope, and the third is going to be a Vortex God. My God, just give this guy a Marshall and call it a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just give him a Marshall, and he's going to get an ace for the team as well. He's just that good. A triple to put up the match point in Team Valor. I guess it's pretty much over. What can Xgravity Esports do right now? Look at their economy. Look at that buy.
Yep.
You're going to be seeing RKB10, who's going to be playing on his Blaze. You got Vortex God on the Vandal. Frostic is going to be on Half Shield and a Spectre.
Yeesh.
Vortex God doesn't even have a shield. I mean, can you believe that? The guy
His
is
last
like,
cannon
I'm
is-
just going to... Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to go ahead and get the heal. The overheal.
Oh,
After getting a kill.
okay.
Looks like that Terminator is going to be the one to go ahead and take down Gorbits. Not bad, Gorbits. Expected a little bit more from you, but it's okay. Tchaikovsky, on the other hand, trying to get some kills with the shot dot. And on the other hand, we're seeing Pixels to try and hold an off angle as well alongside Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky, try and break the wall. Stop the plant as well. And oh, he was this close from getting that.
Very close indeed, and it all depends upon whether he's going to be picking up the kill after that. But no, RKB10 makes his Blaze Storms count, picks up a kill for himself, and looking like the 5th round is going to be going into the attackers. But Wolfram, a little too overconfident, thinks that he can take down Reyna's ultimate, but no, Reyna is just going to be the one who has the last laugh, picks up the kill on him, and just falls back. 2v3 situation. The defenders are not looking that strong here, but good positioning for the attackers. But Buster is going to be locking out a Frostic right now. Just because of that positioning, Frostic could not do much, and Glyph over here is going to be picking up a second kill on Terminator. All down to RKB10 to clutch his round out, but he doesn't have the gun that it takes to pick up the kills. And oh no, that is kind of the last kill coming from Buster. GGWP, but really, really well done by RKB10 and his entire team as well. Because going up against a team like Valor, right? It's not easy to pull this off, but they managed to pull it off so many rounds, and they managed to get their aim game going because they damaged Team Valor a lot. Just a little short on the coordination, and that's all you need to bring back up. But yeah, Assassin, I'm just gonna say.
I mean, not really true, to be honest. I expected a lot coming out from the side of Xgravity Esports because Xgravity Esports, the way they started off the match, right? It was pretty much clear that they do have their base clear.
Yep.
Like the basics of the game is completely nourished properly, but there's like a massive disconnect. There's like no communication whatsoever. It's just sometimes Vortex going ahead and getting himself some frags. It's someone else to go ahead and get himself a frag. RKB10 trying to get some entries. But
Yeah.
then what next is the biggest question mark for the side of Team Xgravity Esports. Valor, it's just like they have a lot more coordination, and they're just amazing at what they do as well. By the way, talking about amazing things, you guys can definitely go ahead and check out the Prime Day sale, which has got some amazing exclusive deals for you guys from brands like LG Ultragear, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair, and many more. Please go ahead and check out the sale on the 26th and 27th of July later this month.
Yep.
Please do mark your calendars, and we are expecting you guys to pick up all the products that you also badly wanted and had them in the wish list.
Honestly,
But yeah, on towards the discussion now, Coin. Like, we've got the match highlights ready as well, so we are going to be jumping into the match highlights. But Coin, what do you think about that match? I was expecting Xgravity Esports to, put up more than 5 rounds easily, but then they were not able to do that.
honestly, I expected a lot too, but I see a young Team Fangs in the making. To be honest, if I can be so bold as to make that statement, because I've seen Fangs making it up from the beginning. They were really, really good individually, but as a team, they lack a little bit of coordination. Once you get that initial practice in, you can start fragging like crazy, and you can start taking sites all together. And that's all I think that X-Gravity needs. Like, once you get that practice going on, that's all you need, right? But Team Valor is a similar kind of team. They have a similar skill set. I feel like X-Gravity and Team Valor, at least on their aim game and their utility usage, are evenly matched. It's only the coordination that is lacking, because you saw how many rounds X-Gravity was so close to winning it out, But a few slip-ups here and there, a few miscommunications here and there meant that they were not getting those rounds back. So that's all I'm going to advise them. Just get your coordination up, play more together, play scrim with other teams, and just play more tournaments. You'll get it back up. But then again, these tournaments are there for that initial experience that you need. And this is exactly what they're trying to do. They're getting their experience in, and they're trying to understand how to work together as a team. But off the bat, just considering them as a raw, fresh new team, they're really, really good assassin.
Yeah, they definitely are. I mean, Xgravity Esports, if they can just improve their coordination a little bit more, and if they can just go ahead and get that synergy back in, maybe they're going to be able to eke out a lot more rounds against teams like Valor. But Team Valor, congratulations on going ahead and, getting themselves the victory here against Xgravity Esports. I mean, Xgravity Esports, throughout this entire match highlights, you would see there were a lot of moments where, Team Valor and Xgravity Esports both had their own, insane, crazy moments. And you would see Team Valor a little bit more because, yeah, they had a lot more shiny moments. And Xgravity Esports, it was usually just players like RKB10 and Vortex God just popping off. The rest of the players, they not able to do much, in my opinion. Wolfram, he had his ways of defending his side, but things did not work out in his favor most of the time because he just used to get rushed down by the entirety of Valor. He used to get passed onto by 2 or 3 players, and you definitely can't do much against these aim gods as well.
True, because when it comes down to games like these, it's a game of chess and its core basics. You should know when to move your pawns, you should know when to fall back, you should know when to take sides. And even if that Viper is all-powerful with all those smokes of blockout vision, you can't hold a site down by yourself. Yes, you can try that in desperate situations, but not every round. That is exactly what Xgravity was trying to do every round. They were just holding down sides, and they were playing solo. They should have fallen back and waited for that rotate to come in, played along with their teammates, and they would have had a much better experience and a much better game. Because Wolfram has what it takes to hold down sites with those smokes, but you can't take on the entire team alone, buddy. You might be able to be good for 1 or maybe 2 kills, but then again, even if you do that, you're going to be down and out for the count, and your team will miss you badly.
I mean, Gorbits, right? Look at this guy. He's just... How can you just go ahead and get that no-scope in, buddy?
Yeah.
This is so good. Gorbits was the guy who actually made a lot of difference. And I expected him to, be a little slow when it comes down to taking all of these frags. Because he's, I haven't seen Gorbits play before. I'm not going to lie.
Same.
It used to be Strokey. And Gorbits, I thought that he's a new addition to the team. And maybe he's just going to take his time to just, gel in well with the team and put in the work as well in terms of the fragging department with the entire synergy and coordination coming in. But then it looks like that Gorbits, he already has everything covered and he knows how exactly to go ahead and get all of these frags by becoming a lone wolf himself. So good job on that, Gorbits. Congratulations, team. Congratulations, Team Valor, for going ahead and getting that victory as well. And yeah, Xgravity, not a problem. I mean, you guys can definitely come back stronger. Keep grinding, keep pushing your limits, and in future tournament. In any of the future tournaments as well, we are going to be seeing you emerge victorious as well. But with that, we are at the end of the specific day as well. That's right. Amazon Prime Day Valorant Championship. It has been an amazing one. I mean, this was day number 3. I'm not even going to lie. Day 3 had tons and tons of action and entertainment, of course. 3 of these matches were insane. And I can't wait to see what exactly we're going to be seeing tomorrow as well for day number 4. Until then, I want to give out a huge shout out to our sponsors as well. First of all, obviously, Amazon and all of the brands that this specific tournament is associated with: LG Ultragear, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair. Please do go ahead and check out the Prime sale that is going to be happening on the 26th and 27th of July later this month to check out all of these amazing deals on LG Ultragear, Steelseries, Logitech, and Corsair products. Everything can be found down in the description below. That's right. The link is going to be pinned on the chat section as well. So all you got to do is go ahead and click on the link, check out the sale, and get your favorite products as well on the Amazon Prime Day sale. With that, I'm your Cautious Assassin 47. Joining me on the desk was Quaint, and it was a pleasure casting day number 3. We're going to be coming back with you guys tomorrow with day number 4 and more Valorant action. So until then, you guys were watching the Amazon Prime Day Valorant Championship. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great day ahead.
Peace out.